well, here goes nothing. Today, going to be starting over with, Banishers. Played a little bit earlier today, but I'm just going to start over because I didn't really get that far. And I figured I'd stream it a little bit, so why not? Go back with normal. Oh, man. Far enough into the game to know we hunt ghosts. But that's about it. Focus Entertainment presents.
Madam, sir, the ship lies at anchor off New Eden. A tender stands at your disposal.
Thank you, sir. Guess it's time to wake up, huh?
I dreamed of clouds. Great long fluffy bastards. Low over the sea.
I dreamed of the abyss, in the darkest reaches of the deepest ocean.
What up, Brian? How you doing, man? Yeah, came out a couple of months back and figured why not. Wanted to play something different.
A good day to you, my love.
And a good day to you, too.
Are we in New England?
Welcome to America.
Something's bothering you.
Charles's letter.
What of it?
The ghost must be uncommonly dangerous, or he would banish it himself.
And we shall charge him double.
I'm serious. If the Reverend needs help, this can be no easy business. Red, you best be ready.
I'll be careful, Master Duarte. Your apprentice stands ready to serve. Come on, Atea, we need to go. I need to pee.
Rory McWraith, gallant to the last.
Life to the living. Death to the dead.
Life to the living.
Consider our lovers, Antea and Red, the greatest banishers I ever knew. Life
Feel
to the
that.
living, we say,
Been going through a
and
lot
death
of that
to the
too.
dead.
Been dabbling in a few games.
It is
trying
not
out
so
the new
simple.
Diablo season. Playing Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't know why. Then
Since the dawn of humanity,
loaded up
the dead
Diablo
have lingered.
yesterday.
Dead as alive, we are
created a
complex
character
and
and
emotional
leveled up a little bit,
beings. Many and tangled
Oh,
are
and
the
mixing
ties
Skur
that bind.
ritual in there
Since
too.
the beginning of memory,
I thought about getting Skur, and Kai
banishers
was
have
curious
fought
about it
to
as well.
sever those ties. Death is but a trifle. It comes to us all.
How is
To
that
haunt
game?
or be haunted. There lies the true horror.
What Charles's note to come
I,
help him.
Charles Davenport, should know it. The haunting of New Eden scared me to death. I dearly wish I had not begged my friends to come and lift the curse.
He's dead. If you get it, we gotta play some old school zombies. But oh, that's right, that's that zombie style game. But also seemingly like Left 4 Dead. They had some variants on their zombies.
If this
Or
is
something.
June, I'd hate to see January. I'd want to freeze my backside off in the summertime. I'd have stayed in Scotland.
London wasn't much better.
Look at it. As cold as a bishop's arse. And twice as
Got
white.
some variants for sure.
I don't mind saying it. I'm very disappointed.
Hard to describe
Charles
everything. No, that's
wasn't
fair enough.
lying.
I remember just looking into it again
New Eden is
like a day or
cold
two
as
ago.
death. You may well be disappointed.
Kai was like, "Oh, that seems interesting." I think because it was also on sale, or it's on sale right now. So and I looked at it, and once I realized it was like COD Zombies, I was like, "I'm not gonna get it because nobody else is gonna play it." So it was just gonna be like a back burner game for me. It's raining.
You'd better be at the tavern. With a hot grog. Or two.
Well, here we are. With sod to move and move camera.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place.
Oh, my phone
But
died.
it's not a bad idea.
1 second, I'm gonna plug my phone in before I forget that. Better wait on grabbing it, honestly. And they put out plans to add more maps and stuff. The game has some jank to it, and hopefully they will smooth it out. Fair enough then. Yeah, no, it sucks because on top of trying to find other things to play, I've kind of been like, I haven't made videos in a while. I could probably kind of wanted to get back into that. So I recorded a game yesterday, and then I was going to do a secondary recording, but there's a whole list of games on my Steam library that are unique in some way, art style or gameplay or something about them just stands out to me. The very first game, I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to just start this whole unique game playlist of mine. The very first game gave me motion sickness within like 10 seconds of actually being in the game. So I'm like, man, I want to play new games and just branch out a little bit, and immediately backfired. It sucked. Rose.
Have I mentioned how grim this place is?
I heard you the first time, but I don't disagree.
Grim indeed. Still the weirdest controls for this. Played a little bit of this earlier, and I figured I'd restart for a stream, but in order to go under things and over things, you have to, while you're holding W, hit E. It's not crouch to, like, there is no crouch. There's no vertical jump. It's just walk up, hold E.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
This looks like a controller game. That's fair. You can definitely use a controller.
Looks steady enough.
I don't know what all there is to it, but I imagine controller would have more than enough.
Watch out!
But the little bit I played definitely doesn't seem like a problem using mouse and keyboard, so. It's just, that's the weirdest part to me.
Just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you.
Overeager apprentices.
Go up. I'm sure we can make it.
I can break my way through here.
Anything yellow can break. There he is. He should have just come this way. It seems like the easier way. Without climbing through a random building. Combat noises. Combat spooks. Nope.
Call this a fight?
Addly doodly. Let's see. Heavy attack. Ah! Get wrecked, nerd. What? You want some? The lock on. Nope. No touchy.
Everything all right down there?
And
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
only one way to find out. Going in. Going into the spiritual prison. What's the gist of the story for this game? So, her and him, I guess I'm gonna end up controlling both of them in some way, shape, or form. But we are like spirit hunters. And we got like, we do both, I guess, good and bad. Like, if we come across a good spirit, we can ascend it, which is pushing it to heaven, basically, or sending it to hell. And we got called to this place by an old friend, and it was that Charles, which at that cutscene hints that he's dead, but he said he called us here, but then he died before we got here. It's basically the gist at the moment. So now we're just arriving here and trying to figure out what's going on, but we are trained dead professionals.
Oh, more wanderers.
Behind you!
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame. You give wanderers a bad name.
As easy as falling off a box.
Ever just fall off a box? Oh, there's a dead person down there. Dead people. Whoa.
Can't tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
I thought he was talking about the ghosts last time. Because I didn't look down there. I watched him and then I walked away and just listened to him talk. I could definitely drop down there and just meet up with him real fast. But no, I gotta go this way. Into the arena with dead people. What? You want some? And banishment. Okay. Nope.
Time to leave for good.
Alright, who do I want to banish? Who wants to get banished? You want to get banished? Woo! Woo! Oh. No, you're getting banished. Ha! Right in the gut. So I banish them, I send them to hell. If I send them, they go to heaven. I think is what it was. Whoops. No, bad touch. Correct, nerds. Can't keep up with me? I'm a professional. And then I think she's the master and he's the apprentice. Read. Let me read. A note, damp and bloody. Let's see how bad my reading ability is now. It's been a while since I've had to play a game to read. Alright. Perhaps these worlds will be lost in time, but I must write them. The date? I cannot say. I know it is the month of June in the year of 1695. I thought we would be safer in Providence. I thought we would finally see the children again, and the golden wheat fields would ring with their laughter. Their mother now lies dead, and I shall join her soon. Something insidious walks the roads. Terrible spirits took us. Now New Eden is cursed. You who read this now, I tell you, run.
These people left New Eden Town just a few days ago.
Yoink.
What exactly is going on here?
Just, dead people everywhere. Normal stuff. He's pretty good. Yeah. I just came across this game today. Oh, Choppy, stop it. Old chart tags, they fill faster. All right, howdy, Alpha. Alpha this, bitch. All right, in the kissa. Well, in the low kissa, torso area. You call yourself an alpha? An alpha, bitch. Got him. But yeah, it looks like it's fairly heavy on story, but with plenty of combat.
That badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
But there was a mode when you're picking the difficulty of a story based where it revolves mostly around the story and less combat. But then it's like story, easy, medium, hard, harder.
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Banishers running with the rats. Lovely time of year, June. What just happened? Alright, there we go. My mouse really needs to stop turning down my microphone. I don't know why it does that. It's gonna drive me batshit. I just realized I start to lose the ability to hear myself slowly over
Let's
time.
find the inn. Let's find Charles.
Alright. This place is pleasant.
It'll be good to see Charles and Esther again.
Spooky man just in the window?
Would you a lecture on the sanctity of marriage?
Esther wouldn't dare.
Hi.
And we don't need a piece of paper to keep us together.
Hi.
Aye, I remember you telling her.
Hi. Where's the end? It's weird because it gives you the vibe that it's long abandoned, and then like anybody here is gonna be like Outlast. It's gonna just be terrible people. It's like no, they're still fine. It's just ominous. All right, areas investigation. Yeah. Inn docks. We want the inn. Go into the inn now. Gonna try to find a friend. Everything is
This must
very
be the
wet.
inn.
You guys pave your roads. My shoes are getting dirty.
Charlie, we're here. Your prayers are answered. Pour us a drink.
Finally.
Banisher, please come in. As it is called, your serving woman may sit while we talk.
I'm the help. She's the boss. You're not Charles.
My name is Antea Duarte. This is my partner, Red McWraith. Good day to you, sirs, madam. Now, where's Charles?
Minister Davenport said help was on its way. I assumed...
Keep digging, Fairfax. Good day. Pennington, captain of the train band. This here is Thickskin Newsmith. We're the selectmen.
What's left of us? Why is Charles not here?
We're sorry for your loss. We'll do what we can for his widow.
The Reverend is dead. When? How?
A terrible tragedy. Though our faith sustains us, we are still very much in shock.
Our shock at Reverend Davenport's killing is so great that we must sit here in comfort, losing precious time.
As governor of the colony of New Eden, it is my responsibility...
Look at us, sat here waiting to meet the same fate. We could all be miles away by now. You lot do what you want. I intend living.
All right, we'll find her dead down the street.
The
Give it like an hour.
esteemed select woman can be brusque. Forgive her. And rest assured that her aptitudes far outweigh her manners. Or lack thereof.
Her point still stands, Fairfax. Sitting here, doing nothing, we are as lambs to the slaughter.
The Banishers are here. Surely with their expertise we may yet prevail.
Then I shall leave you and your expertise in ghosts and devils to find out. My expertise in blood and battle is of little use. Mistress Duarte, if I can be of service, yous may visit me at home. On the other side of the street, as it were.
Well, Governor, shall you leave or shall you stay?
For myself, I'll stay. Our company has suffered terribly. But we are worth saving. And now that you are here, save it we shall. Please, accept my sincerest condolences for the loss of your friend. we feel the loss of our minister so very keenly. Charles Davenport was a man of great knowledge and devotion, the pride, indeed, of New Eden. It discommodes me greatly to remember how we found his body in the cemetery. Indeed,
Hint
it
number
distresses
one.
me yet further to tell you that
Body
we
in the
do not know
cemetery.
what so tragically
Where
cost
they
him
belong,
his
right?
life.
I can drink water, I swear. Could your guys not save him?
Could your physicians not save him?
Would that we had a physician left, but it would have made no difference. Charles was dead when we found him, and we do not know how or why. One or two among our company have knowledge of the physic. Purples, they said, rupture, strangery, or sadness. Guesses, all. As a man of science in New Eden, I stand alone. You see, in my youth, I too was something of a demonologist. Rather a good one, if I say so myself.
We're not demonologists, and neither was Charles. Is his widow Esther taking visitors?
The widow Davenport is at home and does not much venture out. Her house overlooks the dock. I offered Charles a home with a view across a pretty meadow, but he refused. He preferred the village life. Speak to her, if she'll see you. But she knows no more than we do about how her husband died.
You'd think she might know what he was studying and going for.
Why is town so empty?
Of those who did not die, we are the few who stayed. Though our motivations may differ, all who remain have shown extraordinary faith and courage in the face of our adversity.
Where'd they go?
Those who left, where did they go?
Boston, outlying settlements. Anywhere, everywhere. Although, as you may have heard, the weather has likely closed the roads. Some believe the pass through the dark woods offers salvation.
The dark woods.
I do not.
Sounds like a lovely place to
I
go this time of
believe
year.
we must stand our ground.
I think we should leave while we have a chance, because there are spooky ghosts outside. Will they return?
Will they return when the curse is lifted?
I fervently hope so. They have homes here. But we sent the children away some time ago, and many could not live with their absence. If we do not resolve this situation
Many
quickly,
don't seem to be living in
the
general.
community of New Eden shall be broken. Perhaps forever.
Back. You study.
You're a demonologist, you say?
I am that, like my father was before me. Faith and science are our twin compasses, you see, to a deeper understanding of the secrets of God's green and pleasant land, and those who threaten it.
And what have your compasses told you about the curse?
They have told me that Reverend Davenport was better placed than I to solve our problem, which is why you're here. We agreed it. I shall stand for the company, I said, as the moral authority, the anchor, and the rock, as Charles and his banishers lift the curse.
Just go heroic.
Heroic work all round.
Indeed it is, madam. Indeed it is. But we do it all the same. Because we must. Aye. Because we must.
Because we must. About the curse.
What can you tell me about the curse?
Is it big and spooky?
I can tell you that it has been our misery for many long months now. And I can tell you that it worstens by the increment. First, there was pestilence and disease. Then came the nightmares. Then came madness. In the end came death. And death remains. But in all honesty, I think the weather is the worst part. This never-ending winter hangs heavy on us all. Worse yet, it traps us here.
What caused it and what did Charles know? Maybe he'll know of an event.
What do you think caused the curse?
In my humble opinion, I'll point to the obvious. The Abyss disgorges its spawn upon New Eden, bent on making God's poor creatures suffer. As to the nature of the demon, that's what we're paying you to find out.
Who's getting paid?
Our late friend Charles faced a Herculean task and acquitted himself with honor. You will have to do far better than that, I'm afraid.
Our contract stands.
If you'll have it, yes, our contract stands for Charles.
All right. For Charles.
All right. Well, goodbye.
Thank you. We have what we need.
Then I wish you success. By my instruction, a room is prepared for you in the old schoolhouse. I'll be here if you need me.
It's not like we came to the end. Why not just kick us out of this, schoolhouse? The inn's not where they have bedrooms or anything. Bullshit. Comfy. All right, what do we got around here? Any interactables or stealables? You gotta come into a new town and just steal everything, right? Aha! In owner's notice, as announced at the last town hall meeting, I hereby close the King's Arms Tavern, leaving the key to the selectmen. There shall be no ale sold nor drunk until the curse is lifted and I return. The storerooms are locked, and so are the bedrooms. You bastards! It's their fault. I'm gonna kick their ass when they come back in the town. Wait till I lift this curse. I'm gonna be a new curse. I'm gonna be a curse in this inn. Bastards. You coming?
Damn it, Charles. Those are cursed sea storms. If only we'd been here earlier.
I know. But as Charles would say, another day, another soul to save.
Too helpless.
These people have no idea what they're up against.
Is this compass thing gonna go away? Right. This part of town is closed. Got it. The bottom one. The cemetery is closed. Got it. And the cemetery is closed. Schoolhouse, docks, cemetery. Alright. Alright. This way. How y'all doing? You look like you're packing up. We'll leave them be. I'm sure if it's important, they'll bring me back. It's alright. Shiny?
We should go to Esther.
Yeah, well, I'm
I
losing.
think the governor said that house stood above the docks.
Pretty big houses. So this one? This one. Esther.
Antea, Red.
Ah, yes. Old friends.
Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
And now we're
I'm
all
so
screwed.
sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
You get impatient?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was.
Yep.
Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more.
All he had to do was wait a
he tried
day.
to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
Feels like it was a day. Alright, so that's the quest one. How were things before?
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse. It was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
I don't think they leave their house now, except for the people packing up.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor
A
Haskell?
little sad around here.
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening,
Thick skin news.
but I think she has a good heart.
That's a
A
mouthful.
fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
Anything we should know?
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers.
Ghosts indoor.
He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
We're gonna go stab your ghost husband. Sure, that's how we'll send him to heaven.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
Alrighty then.
May I be of any help?
You stay put. We'll find the way.
You have unlocked your first hint. It contains important information
Where are you
about the
staying,
person
my
it is linked
dears?
to.
The governor had a room prepared for us in the schoolhouse.
The schoolhouse. Wouldn't you rather stay here?
Yes.
You'd be more comfortable.
It's very kind, but we've a long day ahead of us. We don't want to bother you.
I don't have much. But promise me you'll come for dinner tomorrow. For old time's sake.
Of course.
Thought that lasted long enough on my screen until the conversation was done with. Alright, followed. 1 of 2. Investigate the study and investigate the bedroom. Well, probably be upstairs. A new Scotch tune in G minor made in G major by Henry Purcell.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Insulting
Can't
her
believe you
music.
brought your piano forte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
Inspect. Letter from Eleanor Combs. I'm going to say Eleanor Combs. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you, and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events you have experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are a phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer, be it sorcery, the presence of an ichor, or something else entirely we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and to take note of all of your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has so little presence in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend.
I didn't know Elnor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
I wonder if these two were attached to that brotherhood or if that was a thing, because clearly these guys knew Charles from beforehand.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Suspicious. Only one man came.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left.
Just left without it in the middle of the night, or in the middle of the time of that he left. Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their hearts. Dibbolk. Study of H. Purcell's Cagni, I don't know. In G minor for strings by E. Davenport. Wouldn't that be her? I think she's E. Davenport. Is she an artist?
Are you hungry, dear? You must be starving after such a long trip.
Musician and
I thought
author.
we said we'd have dinner tomorrow.
It's no trouble.
Save your provisions, Esther. I'm all right, really.
She's lonely.
Rory McGrath isn't hungry. Truly, doomsday is upon us.
She's lonely, and you're just saying no. Sadness is interval, or Sadness in Interval, or a study of Alain Scale by Heinrich Petrie. Okay. Just book nerd books. Got it. All right. My sweet Esther, from Charles. Okay. I can't tell you how much I long to get home. The work in the mystical Scottish Highlands is exciting, I can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Through this experience, I will increase my knowledge in all this I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me into these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this. For when I see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know that I can do anything, as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. Oh, or Charles. Or Esther. Just love letters all throughout the table. My beloved Esther, how I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy on my palate, a sweet of which I cannot tire. At last we shall be together, and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now when we are old and at last death separates us, for only death can extinguish the love between us, and I am sure that not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write to you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters, and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. Oh, she's just so sad. My sweet Esther, I was down and yet you were there to support me. You are an angel from heaven to help me in the dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible, and yet I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know, okay. You know, wait, why is he? They've already been here, but he's writing her a letter. And yet I feel so sorry for Brent Torchland. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I'm sorry to have you by my side. I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quiet corner on this island there to raise our children. But I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps you should go ahead while I defend our home. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of the darkness taking you away from me. So, he wrote her a letter before the curse had started. I fear a curse. But it was, I don't know. Was he away, but also not away?
How pleasant to see these old familiar things from your house in London. That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
That's weird. Okay. Alright. So we clearly know them from across the seas back in the day.
Charles is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
Alright. Bedroom, study.
Remember when he started to wear these to look wiser and older?
No, he was hiding his hair loss.
Got him. I mean, thou shan't talk ill of the dead.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
Oh yeah, they definitely did some ghost stuff back in the day. I assume he was probably a master too, and that's why he's just an accomplice. No. The precious king from a chess set, protected by a glass dome. Why is this a random thing that I cannot?
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me.
Ha! Can't catch these hands in chess. Got it. None on this side of the water, and few on the other, know that I came to New Eden as a minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole. So he did come over here specifically to do research on the New World. And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches. And if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. So we're not just going after anything that's ooky spooky. If there's a witch, we will befriend, not murder. For Macarius. Yes, okay. You know what? I like the music books downstairs. Alright, now the story note. Job 7. When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams, and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling and death rather than my life. She comes to me in my dreams. Or, comes to me in dreams. Alright, well, they did say something about the dreams.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
Hmm?
I'll get it. Bastard. What do all these dreams have in common? Are they a promise of doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions? Foreshadowing? Is someone behind this? Who is the real target? What caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer affects rest, and this cannot produce. Top tier gameplay.
These
Pick up so much
notes
trash.
are
I know, right?
erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about
Crash
the curse
simulator.
plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse, tormenting people in their beds?
Hint. Charles was worried about the influence the threatening spirit had on the settlers' dreams. Alright. He's done spoken people in their dreams. There's trash involved. There's ghosts. Man, there's just no respect in this village. Oh, but I did want to say, if there's any games you have in mind that you want to play that are potentially multiplayer, let me know. Since we're both on the path of looking out for new shit or newer stuff. Where do nightmares come from? That some of the items you just click and you read. Some of them do just a voice thing. Some of them
Got enough
show
books,
up like you
Charles.
can interact, but they don't.
See, the piano's
Some you
not
just
the only
loot.
thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
Yeah, they're all book nerds. Alright. Down for Diablo if you are. Fair. Alright, where do these nightmares come from? Oh boy. Oh boy. I'll read that later. Stop pushing me around! A silver brooch habitually worn by Charles Davenport, engraved with a distinctive three-hilted sword.
Charles always wore this brooch.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
He just laughed.
Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Stop pushing me around the room, you bastard. Lo, children are an heritage of the Lord, and the fruit of the womb is his reward. Psalm. Alright, Psalm. 3 drops of lavender oil and chamomile infused before sleep. Wintergreen to rub between palms and behind the ears 3 times a day. If restlessness persists, use lemon balm. Evelyn. Sleepy time remedies. My dearest sister, Charles is dead. This is a letter to Esther's sister. Okay. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial. The shame of it, how I failed my dearest husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died. There to see him buried. He did die at the cemetery, so yeah, I guess that makes sense. Lord have mercy on us and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. I don't know I was going to say any swords left in me. I added a letter.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Alright. Exhausted from... Okay, so this one was, after seeing her ghost, grieving widow, Davenport was deeply distressed. Exhausting by her grief, she was unable to leave the house for the burial. So Esther Davenport did not properly bid her husband farewell and now suffers from it. Intent obtained. Okay.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Now that we know why he might be back, we should go investigate the cemetery where he was found.
And potentially, and where he was, he was buried there and he was killed there, so his ghost is probably going to be there. You want to come with?
Esther, I'm sorry to trouble you once more.
How may I help?
With all that's happened, how are you bearing up?
This all feels so unreal. Just one more nightmare from which I cannot wake.
It seems so now, but that will change. I promise.
Was there something I should have done differently? Did I fail him? Did I fail Charles?
None of this is your fault.
I do not want to believe he is gone. He cannot be gone. I do not permit him to be gone.
Well, then you'll wonder why there's a
You're in
ghost.
pain, and that might have brought him back. Maybe he lingers because you suffer.
We'll do what we can to ease your pain. And we'll do what we can for Charles.
I just love that. It's like, your suffering has kept him around, so here's some guilt trip to suffer more.
Has the curse brought with it nightmares?
Yes. I've had nightmares. I suspect we all have. Charles warned that something was stalking our dreams, that it had a use for us, that we needed to fight it with all God's might. But Now Charles is gone, and my nightmares have changed. In my sleep, I see my husband falling, screaming into the abyss. All hear him. None respond. He plummets on into the bottomless pit. Poor Charles.
A helicopter just flew over my house and everything shook. The spirit hunters are not therapists. I know, for real! Also, this is all new to me now, so...
We must make our way to the cemetery.
Would you come?
Please be
Nope,
careful.
come on, let's go. You're coming
dear
with us,
Antea.
out of the house. Be good for you. Let's go for a walk. It's cold, bring a coat. Tab. Alright. Alrighty. Well, off to the cemetery.
What will you do for my Charles?
Stab him in the gut. Oh, sorry. Give him peace?
If he's present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
Come on, let's go. Yep.
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
Oh, so we might let him linger as a ghost for a little bit. We'll leave you alone. Have fun with your thoughts, now that you feel extra guilty.
You be alright?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same.
You gonna ask people in the cemetery and see what they'll tell you?
Be careful.
Is that what I'm getting at?
Aye. You too.
Alright, so we're splitting up. Map. You can find that is not the button I thought map was gonna be. I don't know if that's a hotkey for anything, and I'm paranoid. That's not the... That is not the map key, I thought. M. Make M. I could probably switch that, honestly, because M doesn't seem to do anything. I didn't mean to right-click. Oh, God. Oh, panic. All right. Right-click is cancel. Escape does nothing but bring up... Oh, now it actually... Normally, when I hit escape, it would bring up the escape menu. But this time, now that I'm mentioning it, it's going to back me out like I normally want it to. So I can't move, but I can go up and down. I wonder how much of this we're actually going to explore. Oh, I can actually move. I looked at the legend. It makes sense. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can switch key bindings. Is anything for M? Is there an M? Nah, it's fine. All right. So where is map? Replay. Oh. Wait a minute. Where's the map button? I had to scroll right by it, didn't I? Oh, combat. Tell me I can't change that one thing that I want to change. Map menu. Okay. That was right in front of it the whole time. Okay. F. There we go. Now map is for M. Or M is for map. Alright, we're going this way. Going to the cemetery. Don't mind me just running with my blade out. Also, do we have a magical blade? Because that one guy who's good for, fighting is like, oh, well, my expertise is no good here. It's like, why? I think we're just like, unless we have like an enchant on our blade, it's just cutting away. Hi.
I must take a moment by myself. Excuse me.
Okay. Excuse me. I must take a moment to myself. All right, fine. You know what? I don't want to talk to any of y'all anyways. I'm going to go to the cemetery, and I'm going to throw a party, and none of y'all are invited. Well, I thought I was going to the cemetery. Why am I going to the docks? Oh, it's... Okay. What are you? Vendor?
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
I will stab you.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Sorry, is that not the thing to say?
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, traveling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
Wow. What kind of wares you got?
Care to trade?
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
A deal? What do I got? I got 10. 8 pieces. That was something I forgot in the inn. I completely forgot. There was 8 pieces in the inn that I got the first time I was going through. Okay, so that guy just does that and sell. I can sell stuff, but I'm not because I don't know what anything's for yet. All right. Fuck it.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
What I need right now is information about the curse. What have you seen
Why is that
that might
red
help
glow in
me
my
with
eye?
my work?
I thought it was the fire in
I've
the other
seen
place,
famine, madness, the shadow of early death, weather too. So much weather.
Look at all this weather!
I mean, I've seen it all before, but never all at once. Here, it's everything, everywhere, and all at the same time. Folks stay indoors, waiting to be told what to do. Waiting to die, really. Ghosts in the making, all of them.
Well, I mean, you're part of them, aren't you?
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep.
It's over my shoulder.
I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night.
This is the
Well, there you are.
1600s. What?
Information on the curse,
Just
as
have a
per
watch.
your request. I won't even charge you for it.
Well, good, because I'm here to kind of save everybody. So to charge me for info that involves me, that leads to me saving, seems kind of a thing you shouldn't do. You're leaving town?
You're leaving town?
As
That's what I
soon as
said.
possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
That's my
The
ship.
crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rowed ourselves ashore.
Oh, it wasn't our ship
Might
that
I
just
ask
kicked us
where
off.
you abandoned
Gotcha.
this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim. I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
All right. I thought I do see something spooky. And ooky. It's ooky spooky. Let's go. What's the worst that could happen? Can't trust those rats.
A wisp. So close to town.
Wisping ain't easy. Oh. No, cemetery was closed, right? What could possibly go wrong? I don't know. The last guy that came here died. I didn't. See, that's escape. When I want to escape to quit, it's right click. But when I don't want it to quit, as an example, it quits. Find the place where Charles died. Just thought of the video on it's like a trailer type thing for a TV show of cops that don't understand graveyards. It's like,
Where
oh my
are you
god,
leading me?
there's a mass murderer afoot, and he's been around for hundreds of years. He kills people and puts a stone on them. Oh. Definitely knew I was going to be attacked immediately. Oh, you can teleport. That's...
More of you?
Oh, boy. Howdly doodly. Don't mind me. Oh, Oh, I can block. I didn't know I could block. Why is block C? Oh. I'm going to try it out. Come at me. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. How do I... There we go. Stop trying to hit me and hit me. Ow, you hit me. You bastard. I'm just going to kick your ass. I don't care. Can I hold block?
Safe here.
I can. But it didn't seem to do me well, so, you know what? Ow. A tombstone?
Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here.
What does that mean? Most of these people died fighting. Someone didn't want them here. Like, I don't even know how to take that info. Is that like the curse didn't want these specific people here? And so it's their spirits raging? Or is that because they're blocked off from that path up there? I don't know how to take that info. I feel like my brain just isn't comprehending it correctly. I don't know. Moving! Alright, I gotta hop. That'll stop him. No, don't put a fork in the road. Oh, that fork is a dead end. Yoink. What did I just... Okay, hoof fungus. I love me some hoof fungus. Nope, nope, E. Can I mine? You just yoink it? Pyrite. Alright. Metallic sound. Like somebody sharpening something. Or something old and rusty moving. Is that part of the soundtrack, or is that just around me at all times because spooky symmetry? Insight. As a banisher, you can feel places or objects that have been marked by ghosts. When in close proximity to these elements, your bane rings will trigger and light up with an orange aura. Walk around to find the source. Got it. Well, I'm going to stay put after I do this until this window goes away. I forgot I can banish at any point now because my thing is full. Go and get. Thank you.
I've seen more graves here than I've met settlers.
That's it. Is that a turkey? No, those are crows. Okay.
A memory lingers here. I might be able to reveal it.
All right. Perform thy ritual. Wait a minute. Ritual memories have done to reveal them. You must gather necessary. Okay, that's cool. You can't just do it. Hastening. I can't do anything. I need seashore candles. Even that looks like they grow close to water.
If I mix the stones I found earlier with seashore candle, that might do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It grows near water. Water be this way. Sure there won't be Yuki spooky ghosts that hop out at me at any point in time.
Many dead in more recent years.
What? What happened? Why was there a noise? Why didn't he fly away? What are you doing? Power of Christ compels you. Get. Go on, get. All right. Scared him away. Solid. All right. Seashore candles. Thank you. Thank you. I want to go away. Damn invisible walls. Okay. What are you?
I could beat you in my sleep.
You're not gonna go away, are you? You're just gonna keep. I could beat you in my sleep, but it would also probably be a nightmare because y'all like to mess with that. Thank you. Can I climb? How did I? Where am I? I went the wrong way. Got it. My brain said this was a dead end. Gotta fight my way back to the ritual site. Oh.
Why didn't you wait for us, old friend? I swear I'll make it up to you.
I'm gonna say the curse got to his brain. He got all impatient and whatnot, lost faith, and yada yada yada. Now he's dead. Should I just go to there, or should I walk around here and loot real fast? Probably just gonna walk around and loot real fast, since apparently that's a thing. Or is this door gonna stop me? You know, it's probably gonna be a thing too. This is the way I couldn't come up. You ain't gonna trick me. Okay, I can't go in that way. Fine, I won't go around and loot. I'm gonna go do the ritual. I'm doing rituals. Yep. Alright, nature. Okay, banishers can perform rituals. The nature of the site determines which ritual should be performed. Performing a ritual consumes resources even if you select an incorrect ritual. Let's do rituals. A little waddle for your ritual. To reveal the memories, you need to perform a hearkening ritual. Alright, so summon Scourge, force a Scourge to appear, fight a ghost or specter to appear, force a ghost or specter to appear, reveal an echo. I'm revealing an echo. Echo.
In each stain hides a story.
In the name of the Lord, I command you. Be gone from this place!
You do not command me, clergyman.
Who are you, ghost? Unveil yourself!
Well, since you ask so politely...
He seems nice. Definitely.
Who are you?
I am everything you've ever feared.
Scratch that last part.
Be gone! You have no shell, no ties, no purpose.
No.
Oh.
But neither do you.
Oh, straight to the heart. Oh, she insulted him to death. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Insert the oh meme. Oh, God, he's down. Oh, get this man a doctor. He needs some milk. Sorry, this is our friend and he's dying painfully, but, you know. Shit, girl. You just got
Damn it.
fucking speared.
That thing he faced. What was it?
And obtained. Facing the terrified entity threatening New Eden, Charles Davenport heart gave out. I think it was speared at the end by like a spiritual power. A spiritual dagger was slung through him. Charles's Bible, found half buried in the mud of the cemetery. It's open to Job 13 through 15. When I say my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling and death rather than my life. This tie is doused with the essence of Charles' ghost. After a closure performed by Antia, the bond between ghost and the world will be severed. Yeah, we already read all that. I thought there'd be something special, like shown that we didn't get before.
The tie that binds his ghost. With it, I can make him manifest. Back to his grave, then.
Alright. Grave is down by the water. Down, down, down by the ocean. That's the wrong way, I mean to go here. Story came, right? Baldur's Gate with ghosts. Alright. Perform ritual. And we want make manifest. Yes.
Now is a good time for we old friends to talk. We've come too far, Red and I, not to see you one last time.
But he's not here. Should I have
Your
waited?
pupil has become the master. If we fight, I'll beat you.
I guess we could always do the ritual again to bring him back to like for his wife and whatnot. Ooh, now it's cold. All my fire.
Come on, Charles. Join me now. I know you're here. I know you're here.
Oh, he looks ready for a
You
fight.
know me, Ghost. I only wish to talk. Esther worries.
Now we have a face.
Antea. Here. At last. Oh, poor Esther. I'm so sorry, my friend. So sorry for us all.
What happened? What's going on here?
Sad to say, dear friend. I made a mistake. And it cost me my life. Is Red with you? There is no time to waste.
What did you? Okay, well. Why did you not wait for help?
Why did you not wait for our help?
The threat was rising. Despair growing. There were so many dead, Antea. So much sickened flesh. So many afflicted souls. There was no more time.
Clearly there was. You died for nothing, because everything is still the same as it was when you died. Bastard. Do you know when how this curse began?
Do you know how this curse began?
What prompted it, I do not know. Nor do I know when. Many months ago, certainly. But I do know this. This nightmare chose New Eden for a reason.
So, a ghost.
This one is different. Implacable. Very clever. Many magnitudes more ferocious than a spectre. And just as relentless.
What did you learn about the curse?
Before you died, you investigated the curse. What did you learn?
That our enemy is deceptive and merciless. That we should not underestimate its power.
We?
I am dead, dearest Antea. But I am a banisher yet. I may still teach you.
If I allow you, which I do not.
Antea, do not repeat my mistakes. If a nightmare curses New Eden, you need all the help you can get. Its presence felt strongest in the meeting house. Perhaps the light of God there forced it to fight its ground. I had the building closed. The worst of the malevolence is contained, but it won't stay locked up for long.
Alright, how did this nightmare kill you? We'll banish this ghost. Aren't nightmares a myth?
I thought nightmares were a myth.
A nightmare is the rarest of ghosts. A powerful, insidious spirit, birthed by tragedy most dreadful.
How do I banish it?
There is meager wisdom in the texts. What little there is says it cannot be banished at all.
Okay.
If it's a ghost, I can't banish it. You took notes, I suppose? Where might I find them?
They vanished. In the days before my death. Perhaps I mislaid them. Which is not like me. If you find them, read them carefully. Perhaps I missed something. Something important.
We'll banish it, Red and I. Our good friend's death shall not go unpunished.
Be warned. This nightmare is too angry to be persuaded, and too powerful to be destroyed.
Your death pains us greatly. Your return pains me too.
I know. For my part, I'm glad to have seen you one last time. To have had the chance to warn you.
How did this nightmare kill you?
I believed that I could come to the cemetery and make it manifest.
Yeah.
To my initial delight, it worked. I now suspect it came by choice. It seemed amused, as if it were a pleasant game to weigh my measure as a man.
What did it look like? How does it manifest? Probably, they're both. I want to know what it looked like, but I also want to know how the malevolence manifests. Wait, like I know when it's coming.
How does its malevolence manifest?
It poisons minds and sickens bodies. It draws specters to it and sours the weather. It delivers nightmares to one's sleep. For a time, screams tore through the night as folk awoke in terror. When it appeared to me, I did not see its true face.
That's probably what he would have said to me with the other
I
one.
heard a woman. She was laughing.
Yeah, we heard that too.
I felt her gaze. My heart froze. I died. The spirit is vengeance pure. The ghost of one who was terribly wronged.
I've heard your warning. You can go.
No, I must remain. Esther needs my protection. My flock needs me too.
You know how this works. You know I won't allow that.
I am still myself, Antea. With time, I'll grow stronger. I can help you.
The longer you haunt Esther, the hungrier you'll be. You know this.
This is different. I'm the Reverend Charles Davenport, your friend and mentor. You know me. You know I am a good man.
I knew you. You were a good man. Now you are a ghost.
Don't make me
and
choose.
I cannot let that stand. But I swear it, the nightmare will end, and Red and I shall do the ending. Charles Davenport was a good man and a fine mentor.
And you a fine student, though you took a hard line. I never could unpick that from your character. Has life tempered you since?
Life has tempered my steel. Death and the manner of it has made you the very thing you once opposed. Goodbye, Charles. Peace on your soul. Remembrance on your...
Antea, wait.
Wait for what? We're banishers. Death to the dead.
Let Esther choose for herself.
Oh, Lord. Please don't ask me to do that.
Yeah, you make the decision.
My good wife, and the very best. I miss you so.
Oh, dear Lord. Charles, why are you here? Why have you come back? You must leave. Please.
I must stay. I must protect you. The thing in the meeting house feeds on our torment. I should have known better. I know better now.
Antea, give Charlie the ascent he deserves.
Say your goodbyes.
Charles Davenport, you have no reason to stay. Go. Let Esther grieve in peace.
Save her, my friends. And save yourselves. Save them all.
At least you got to say bye. Or at least see him one last time.
I'll walk Esther home.
I'll do it. The women can't talk.
Then all the way to the schoolhouse and make the bed. Charles is at rest now. And Tia, she gave him the care he needed.
Oh. Why can't I be the other guy that's doing nothing?
My Charles. Where do you think he is now?
Dead and gone.
He's... I don't know.
I miss the warmth of his hands. His calm presence in our house.
I mean, you could have kept the
If
presence.
I close my eyes, I can picture him.
I'd hope so.
He's in a place where sunlight chases the snow away. It is warm and there is fresh milk. The sheets are cleaned and pressed and folded. Nothing can ever be the matter.
You're right. He's at peace, and you deserve to rest.
All right. Well, that's... Our friend is set to peace. This friend can rest now. And we can get on with the ghost hunting, right? The spookiness. Let's get down with the spookiness. This is the back of her house, isn't it? It just leads right to the graveyard. I'm gonna have to come in so I can go through, alright? Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'll miss him dearly. Tomorrow, we'll continue investigating the curse. Good night, Esther.
I am glad you are here. Both of you. We need you.
Why are you walking up to the knife? I don't trust it.
Good night, my dear.
Alright. Well, I told her I wasn't gonna rest until he had his rest. I put him to rest. Alright, here we go. I'm curious. I don't know how often the save actually happens. Yeah. No, there's an autosave, but just to be on the safe side. They still out packing? Yeah, they ain't done much. You know how many dead people I've murdered since? I could actually probably talk to him about Charles's death. Wonder. Right. Yoink. 20 pieces. Oh, piece of 8. I thought it was 8 because of the pieces of 8.
Governor?
How may I be of service to you?
At the meeting house.
Have you dreamed of the meeting house?
No. Wait. Now that you mention it, I do not dream of it, but lately it dominates my thoughts in a way not pertinent to its importance. As if there I had some business, unknown, unknowable, and most of all, unfinished.
Let me out.
Do you have bad dreams, Governor?
Aside from that one I just asked you about.
We spoke of that, Charles and I.
Your conclusions?
I am convinced that an unidentified evildoer has summoned a demon and inflicted it upon the people of New Eden. According to Henry Boggart, in his Discourse Execrable des Sorciers, certain demons can provoke insomnia or bad dreams. Alu, for instance. The minister, contrarily, believed we were facing a ghost. He convinced us to hire you. I desperately hope that he was right, and I was wrong.
I'll go now.
I'll still be here if you need me.
It's trying to. It sounds like it's trying to bait people to the meeting house to potentially let him out, because he said he locked the spook, the big spooky, into the meeting house, right? Or did he say the church? This way. Stop screaming at me. I don't deserve this. Oh. You got your toy in your mouth. Okay. I'm real upset. That confused the shit out of me. Yoink. Yoink. Banisher's techniques. As a banisher, we are no spiritual guides or inquisitors. We are ghost hunters for hire, specialized and sensitive crafters who train hard to protect the living through our rituals and knowledge about ghost inspectors. We are no cult. There is no hierarchy nor established dogma among us. The most obvious reason why a banisher becomes a banisher is because he or she wants to protect the living from the dead, whatever the reason. We are efficient, adaptive, and versatile. Okay. Rest. Warm in here, at least.
We did the right thing. Charles was our friend.
I love you, Red McCraith.
Oh.
But when it comes to ghosts, your heart makes you reckless. It's dangerous.
Were you really about to banish Charles?
I mean, she was saying that wasn't Charles. She's like, I knew Charles, but...
That wasn't Charles. That was the ghost of Charles.
Charles Davenport. Our oldest friend, the man who brought us together.
Our friend is dead. His ghost was a danger to his wife. Ghosts only bring misery, Red. Make no mistake, they steal life's essence from the living.
Aye. They don't always do it out of malice. Give them that.
We bring closure.
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live. We bring closure to those who don't.
A ghost may suffer too. A sin puts a gentler end to it.
But not a safer one. Better to banish and be sure.
Would you banish me? If it came to it?
You'll not escape me so easy. You I would bring back from the dead.
That's not funny.
I'd fill you with fresh essence. I'd give you so much essence you'd return bloated with life.
Steal essence from the living to feed my ghost. You wouldn't,
I would. Then I'd kill you again for dying before I do.
Sometimes you scare me.
Got him.
I know.
Do you think Charles was right? This thing in the meeting house could be what did he call it? A nightmare?
I really hope not. Such entities are legendary ghosts, even for banishers. We'll see tomorrow. Now, to sleep. This was a dreadful day.
Poor Charles.
Poor Esther.
Aye, poor Esther.
Are we awake or is it still nightmare?
She took her firebane. She says I'm the reckless one.
Is this all a nightmare now? I don't know if I'm awake or not. I know it's claiming that I'm awake, but I don't trust you. Is this gonna be a game where I wake up and I was asleep the whole time?
Where are you?
It was all a nightmare.
I'm in the meeting house, are you?
Death to the dead. Oh, I'm gonna be so paranoid that that's gonna be this whole thing is like, it's all gonna be for like a nightmare. It's gonna be a long nightmare.
Who's there? Antea? Why would you go up there alone?
Yeah, for real. You know better.
I'm open. Antea?
I got people to fight! Okay, that was badass. I didn't know I was gonna do that.
I suppose you specters have seen Antea, have you?
I didn't know I was gonna leap through the air from charge. Hell yeah, brother! Let's get some shit! I don't know why that was my call out, but
we all could have included me.
There's a spooky green glow around. Yeah. I didn't think I was gonna. So it's only heavy attacks. Whoop. Bring things for loot just in case. I don't know what I'm gonna need here, but it put plants near where I needed it last time. Stuck. Go around. Oh, right.
Three blind mice. See how they run. See how they run. Three blind mice. See how they run. See how they.
You opened it up. It's like I stepped outside real fast, and then there's ghosts everywhere in the city. I'm gonna bring my shit.
Yeah.
But then when I got back, you were gone.
All blind. Red, can't you see? We never stood a chance.
Antea, you hurt? Where are you? I'm here, my love. What happened?
I'm here, my love. How mundane.
Show yourself.
God came to the man in a dream and said, "Behold, thou art dead." But the man had done nothing wrong and said,
Lord, wilt thou also slay the righteous?
What?
Yep. Hi, gorgeous.
"Will you slay the righteous?"
Be not alarmed. I bring you aid.
There is no aid. There is only dereliction.
Where's Antea? What have you done with her? Hell's balls. Lady, if you hurt her...
You cling to love, a fool to the last. There is no love. There is only defilement.
Shink. Come on, shink. Just shink.
No.
Off with the head. No, you pissed her off. God damn. All those pews. My pews. Wait for her to charge you and then don't let her rush into it. Yeah, you came in here by yourself. Whoa.
You will suffer like I do. We want to help you.
Oh, you speared me. I wasn't expecting that. You ruined my fucking... aha! Bitch better have my ghostly money!
Betrayer! I believe you failed! Again!
Ah, heal.
There's no need to fight.
Is this the real one? Is that... Ow. I didn't realize I was picking on the right one. I was waiting for it to dissipate. Oh, fucking way too late.
Your lover will betray you too!
We only wish to speak with you. Where's Antea? If you laid a finger on her...
You'll what? Come to her aid? There is no aid. There is only... retribution.
Give him back.
How touching. You come to claim your man. You think you love him. You do not. There, in the dark of your marrow, there is no love. Only betrayal. I offer you a trade. He stays and you leave with your life.
I'll bargain with no ghost.
You have a brain, yet you think with your idiot heart. You're weak.
Oh. Same way.
Will you come to her aid now when all is lost?
Now she's not going to want to be banished. Oh.
If you do, I'll be waiting.
He fell for it.
The icy ocean made a diamond from his grief, then buried it in his heart. The weight of his failure dragged him down.
Oh, hey, Charles. I just realized that we're talking. Welcome back.
Outside time, drowning in the gloom,
Girl, that was all about banishing.
he spoke her name.
Banishers, ghosts of New Eden. Oh, that was all friggin' like prologue. All right, well, now the game begins.
Take me instead, he screamed, soundless, to the cold and silent waters. Out beyond the black veil of death, something heard his cries and reached for him.
Very cinematic. It definitely is.
Let her go. Take me instead. Let her go.
I thought those only glow when spirits around. You have the ability just to anytime? Well, I guess you do when you build up your charge. And yep, that all happened. You wake up in a cave. Well, that's a bummer.
Ah, you're awake.
Seeker.
Who are you?
She who rescued you. Tended you for days on end. Weeks, maybe.
We? Oh, God. What have I done?
Get your strength back before you beat yourself up.
She's dead.
Yes. That's why you're here. And why I was sent to look after you.
Who are you? I feel like we've met, but I'm sure we have not. I feel like I know you forever, but do I?
You're confused. It's normal. You've been near killed by a nightmare, you've lost your beloved, and now you've a witch by your sickbed.
Witch?
Witch. I go by Seeker. Find the Banisher, said my mistress. Tend him, and answer any questions he asks you before you leave him be. So, how do you feel?
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. Means you're alive, and you haven't given up.
About the nightmare.
This nightmare. How it spoke. How it tore right through. I've never seen the like of it.
Few have. Fewer have lived to tell of it.
What drew such a powerful spirit here?
Who knows? Something awful, I don't doubt.
The worst angers rise from the most terrible wrongs. A friend said that.
Gotta figure out who was
He's trying to
wrong.
warn us.
An immutable law. You have wise friends.
Give 1 second. Alright. Who sent you?
Who sent you?
Her name is Ceridian, and my hands and words are hers. Beyond that, don't burden yourself.
Who is she?
Sirhadin. This little seeker who asked you to find me, is she Scots or something?
It's Ceridian. She's too old to be from anywhere in particular, and while yes, I found you, she told me where to look.
What am I to do now? How do I do it alone?
Old friend.
You're not alone.
Love.
Have faith. If Ceridian had told me more, I'd tell you it. But you must have faith.
This isn't what I wanted. Easier said, harder done.
Have faith. You say that you do not know me. Easy said, harder done.
What comes easy in life tends not to matter. It's the hard stuff that counts. You've a hole in you. A yawning, grimacing pit in your soul. That's love, that is. The hole won't fill because the love won't die.
God, what have I done?
Here's the thing. Unlike most, you get a second chance. I suggest you seize it.
Second chance? What's your business with me? Why do you aid me? Well, because she was told to, so what is your business with me? Whatever.
Why'd you pull me from the water? What's your business with me?
Question.
I have no business with you, but my mistress does. Ceridian says the wall between the living and the dead is under threat. You, it seems, have a part to play. This is mine.
You've lost me.
No, I found you.
God.
But so did your grief.
My brain wanted
and
to say
it demands
that.
to be felt. You may think you're done with your ghosts, Red McCraith, but they aren't done with you. I'll go now. Rest. Why ever my mistress saved you, she has good reasons. The best.
Where are you going?
Home. To Ceridian. She needs me.
Where shall I find you if, or when I need to?
Maya marshes. Great big swamps, other side of the woods. You can't miss them. We'll know when you're coming.
Till we meet again, then.
That's right, Banisher. Now, turn around.
What?
I'm leaving.
I mean, you just told me where you're going, though. I know you're gonna do some mystical, spooky shit to leave, but yeah. You've lost me. No, I found you. That's exactly where my brain went the moment it was said. Damn it. Alright. The ends of the earth, find your way. Take The Origin of the Banishers. We had that book. Banisher, if you read this, it means you have enough brain to know your alphabet. You have not resisted going through what I left behind. You may take whatever you deem useful, since my mistress wants you to live. We shall meet soon enough. Until then, be well. See you. Alright, so this is what she used to vanish.
I don't know what this is, but I'm staying away from it.
But I want to walk on it. Yoink. Yoink. Was all my inventory before still my inventory now? Yes, okay. It's not all snowy.
Where am I?
I still do enjoy that my first take on taking over the guy is the badass flying attack. I'm sure she could have done it too. I just never thought, never had a need to do it. I was never full sprinting when a fight broke out. There's a building up there. Excuse me. What the hell are you? I'm gonna have. Am I gonna like unlock a way to get that later? I'm gonna have to remember where it's at. You bastards, putting things out of reach. Into the dark, spooky cave. Oh, normally you do this yourself. Oh, okay. Oop, up, down, left, right. I think I just did a cheat code getting through that cave.
What am I doing here?
Windy path. Where's that windy path? Give me the mushroom. Oh, where the hell am I? Holy shit! How much is the world? Oh god! I'm on a different continent now. Oh god. Alright. Do a quick loop around for loot. So that's a path that way. It's the way I need to go based on my compass. What's up here? Is there a torch up there? There's a way to climb up. Or it's a way to climb down, maybe. Or again, it's a thing I don't have the ability to do yet. Maybe I unlock abilities as I go. I don't know. Man.
God, fella, now's not the time.
I'm sure they're friendly dogs. Nah, the red health bar just means they're Oh. Can I banish a dog? Ow! Threat indicator. A threat indicator points to enemies that are out of sight. I think he's in sight right there. Red means incoming attack. I do believe there is an incoming attack. I think I see it. Orange means incoming projectile. Greens means incoming possession. Okay, so all indicators, no matter the color, are bad. But what do I do? You're probably wondering how I got here. Okay, I definitely thought it was... Man, you can dodge. You are an impressive doggy. Thank you, indicator. You are spirit dogs.
What in the hell am I doing?
I have no idea. I hit level 2, though. I don't know what that means. I didn't know there were levels. 1 skill point. You gonna tell me how to access that skill point? And what were they eating? Mushrooms? Oh, no. Dead guy. Oh, very much dead guy. Alright. Forgot what my buttons were. Tap. Evolution. You cannot access this from the menu. Okay, so I assume it's evolution, and I just haven't gotten to that point yet. Alright. Need to get better with the dodge. No, give me that. Give me that leather. It's fine. If I fall, I'll end up right where I was a second ago. It's cool.
Am I the last bloody living soul here?
Probably. Now, I know you want me to go that way. I'm gonna go this way. Random chest in the woods. I like this game already. Definitely RPG. Random chest in the woods. Hell yeah. So now I go that way. Any lootable flowers? No. Okay. Am I going up or through? I thought so. Alpha Wolf. Oh, I died. The attacks last so much longer than I anticipate. See? I tried to dodge and... You can definitely dodge too early. Bitch! Leave me alone. Yeah, for real. I got shit to deal with. Seems like a convenient point for that thing to drop, I guess.
What is happening?
You're getting attacked by undead dogs? Or wolves? I don't know. Oh, great. Spooky ghost.
What? Antea?
Spooky ghost? Level 3. How did I hit level 3 already? Was I just not getting XP until this point? Alright, so I can climb. It wants me to go that way, so I'm going this way real fast. Sorry, Antea, I gotta look for loot. I'm a loot goblin. Don't mind me. Oh. Oh, I didn't even see you. I was looking for something off in the distance. Alright, well. You get back in your rock, boy! Ow. I dodged the wrong way. Now that I'm getting XP, I'll murder all y'all bitches. Speak words hard. I was gonna say batches. Let's get some shiz. Batch. Is that leather? Give me leather. Okay. 7 leather, bro. I'm gonna have such a cool leather outfit. I'm gonna look like the leather man by the end of this game. Oh, you gotta wait on me. I let go so long ago. You did all that climbing down by yourself, and then you're gonna leave it up to me, huh? Antea, back to where I was. Come back, my love. I'm coming. I don't know. Well, it's telling me to run away from you now, so sorry.
Oh, there. Antea. Oh, God.
Again.
This isn't happening. This can't be happening.
Anybody else see her? Or is she just like looming behind me as the spooky ghost? Probably.
Antea? Call me to you.
Where am I?
Always behind me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I knew it was gonna be a
I'm so
down.
sorry.
Let me down. Anything over here? No? Okay. I'm going! I'm running! This is not snowy here. I'd be really cold after getting out of the water.
I'm here. Lead me to you.
Mystical caves? Don't touch me! I'm looking for my love! Oh. Yeah, I saw that white one show up behind me. I got spooked. Oh, it's one of you.
Spectres.
Right.
Here.
Nerds.
Antea, are you there?
Didn't even touch me. Can't touch this. So, but there's a waterfall. That could be. Yes. There's always something with the waterfalls. Oh, did I get too far away? I have to find the place of importance. No? Oh. Damn. Coming. Oh.
Damn it.
Interesting. That's cool. Hydrate? Okay, glitchy. I got you. Hi, glitchy. How are you doing?
Come. There.
Oh, she's real.
Right here. My love. Right here.
Turn around and have a terrible face, isn't she?
It's you.
You're cold because you're under a waterfall.
No!
What? Did we grab Ghost the whole time?
I have you.
You have me.
Okay. I'll go that way in a minute. There might be some loot.
No, don't go.
Find
I'm
it.
here. Follow me.
Okay, I won't move. What game is this? This is what is the title? Banishers: Ghosts of New Eden. And basically, I'm a ghost hunter for hire. I go around, I guess at this point, the world, and you deal with Spirits. Is it new? Came out in February of this year, so yes. Also, I owe you...
Over here.
I owe you from last stream. You had redeemed random info. So, you gotta pick a page. 1 through 184. Pick a number. Because you redeemed it, and I totally missed it last time. I know your points got refunded, but I still owe it to you. 78. Because you disappear. You say hello, and then you just vanish. Alright. 78. The only person to ever play golf on the moon was an astronaut, Alan Shepard. His golf ball was never found. Well then, now we know. Alright. But me and that ghost were the ghost hunters. We were a pair. I was her... she was the master. I was the one learning under her, but we're also in love, and obviously she just had a bad time, so... Yeah, I usually get to say hi and vanish because the BB comes. The baby is now mobile. Oh, okay, good. I'm sorry for that one. Hey, I can't follow you up there. I can't do that. So I'm going to assume I'm going to keep going this way.
I'm right here. Where are you?
One slip and I'm going to be down there. I ain't going to be up here.
Where have you gone?
Oh, God.
Antea!
Oh, I didn't do that. The camera decided to be weird. She said there was a second chance for me, though. It wouldn't make sense for her ghost just to be here. Because we're not near her body. And, like, for the friend, we had to go to his body to find his ghost. Come on.
You seem weak. You need... rest.
I feel hollow. Do not be troubled.
How could I not be? To have lost you and found you like this. And you're hungry.
That's one way to say it. Yes.
What can I do?
Charles's Bible. The tie that bound his ghost.
Oh, we're gonna find hers. Oh.
Some essence remains upon it. For now, it will do me.
The undead need the essence of the living. Oh, right. That's what they were talking about. Fill you with so much essence, you'll be full or something or the other if you die and bring back to life.
I needed this. I feel better.
Look at you. At us.
I know.
Don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're back. Truly.
The living should not truck with the dead. I've known that since childhood. I learned the hard way.
You never told me this. What happened?
Story time.
It was a lifetime ago. For now, it doesn't matter.
I think Ryan might be right about the whole, well, I don't want to be vanished or banished. All right, are you still hungry? How are you feeling?
How are you feeling?
Awful.
There.
And with a few more words.
Angry, frustrated, useless. We should talk about what happened. After the meeting house, I mean.
What do you remember?
What do you remember from after you died?
I remember the suddenness of my death.
I remember nothing but...
After that, a nothingness. Timeless, lost. And then I heard you. You spoke my name. I searched for a way back.
I woke up in a cave. Been rescued by a young woman named Seeker. A witch's apprentice. She was proud to tell me that. Her mistress had sent her to take care of me.
Witches rarely show themselves. Intriguing that one would help us.
We should run away. We should go back to New Edentown. I mean, I'd have to go back even if it was to put her to rest.
I think we should go back to New Edentown.
I agree. To free me, I believe we must reclaim my body. I refuse to be this way. I'll not abide it.
I'm so sorry, my love. How can I help?
I'm a ghost. You're a banisher.
I'll not banish you. I cannot.
Not gonna do it. What are you gonna fucking do? Haunt me?
So you die.
Try me.
You can't ask that of me.
If that's what I wanted, you'd have no choice.
But you don't wish it, do you?
Not before I've had my revenge. Not before I've seen the nightmare defeated. By you and me both.
Can I give you your ascent? Can I bring you back? I mean, we did have that conversation the night before.
In the schoolhouse, he joked about bringing me back to life. Is that possible?
Yes. The ritual of lesser palingenesis. It's extremely difficult. Highly dangerous.
I could try, right? You'd teach me and I'd bring you back.
Red. It's an ancient ritual. It requires power. It consumes essence in large quantities. We're talking about human sacrifice. Murder.
Just maybe we could consider it. I mean,
I'll murder a few
there's
people,
the
I guess.
slightest chance I could bring you back. I'd take it.
It's a dark ritual, Red. It's tempting, and that's
Oh,
dangerous.
tempting.
To think of being back in your arms. I'm tempted too.
Okay, well, you didn't just outright say no. So there's a chance. So you're telling me there's a chance. Can I give you your ascent?
Could I give you your ascent?
That would be the simplest solution, but not the easiest.
Why?
My body is my tie, and the nightmare still holds it.
Yeah, I guess it is in her house, isn't it?
Before she let me fall, I swear she dared me to come back.
She's as devious as she is powerful. She won't just hand it over.
Then what shall we do?
If we are to return to New Edentown, we must first learn more about our enemy.
Charles said nightmares don't appear without good reason.
Yes, we have a mystery to solve, witches to meet, people to find, and questions to ask. And then you'll help me go, one way or another.
I will. I swear it, Mother.
Rest. You need it. I'll stay close.
I definitely thought she was gonna say "and people to murder" because it said "and people too" and then cut off. And Tia has unlocked her first manifestation, Unveil. Each manifestation gives access to a new threshold, increasing her potency. What? Talents and presences. As they are bound together, Antea and Red share the same evolution tree. You can unlock Antea's presence with essences and Red's tree with skill points. So she needs essence, I need skill points. You may freely change your mind about them along your journey. Oh, that's good. Tag team. She just fucking sucker punches him. Bitch. Maximum decoction charges. Oh, that's my heal, right? Invigorate. Banishes the enemy, increases the damage of your next heavy attack by 200. Okay. Each enemy hit with light attack increases the damage of light attacks by 10%. This can accumulate resets on being hit. So as long as I just keep smacking, I do more damage. As long as I'm not touched. That one is very enticing, though. But I gotta say, I love the fucking banish points gain increased. Banish damage is reduced. Charged heavy attacks trigger an area effect. Banishing an enemy increases the next thing. So I'm probably gonna do unrelenting, just because I do swing a lot, and I do like the healing, but I'll get that next level up, I think. Why not? I'm gonna assume that was a ghostly movement, and not a. She's just gonna. Yeah, I guess she doesn't need to sleep. She can just watch over me. Talk in your sleep. Something. Upgrade your equipment. Shelter allows you to upgrade your equipment via the inventory menu. Oh, there's a... So I have to rest to get my heals back. There is a fast travel. Cool. Upgrade. Let me look away from her while I upgrade my equipment all badass like. Upgrade your equipment improves the bonuses but requires resources. You can access upgrade menu by hovering the equipment slot, pressing F. Alright, what is this? Damage taken is reduced by 5%. Melee damage is the fourth light attack and heavy attack is increased by 50%. Probably gonna have to do that one. Damage taken is reduced. I don't plan on getting taking damage, alright. D. F. Oh. Upgrade ignited. Unlimited power. Thanks, Steam. Alright. So enhanced. We'll just do more damage. So I need Scourge. Scourge. So I wonder if that's one of the things I have to, because Ritual was to bring a Scourge for us. Alright. Hell yeah. So now every fourth. I wonder if that was already a thing, but now I just increased my damage. This will give me more recovery too. Oh yeah, I think that's just a passive bonus, so the other one already had it. Nope, always the wrong button. Alright. Vanish damage, and this was physical resistance. Oh, going to you now, huh? Do a 20% increase more damage. Hells yeah. See, this is why I gotta be a loot goblin, so I can upgrade everything. Why not? There we go. Everything's upgraded. Don't have the other stuff. Rest, evolution, fast travel, back out. Alright. I can rest at any cave. Yoink. Take some random gold left for me.
On to New Eden, whichever way it lies. We'll need provisions. Going for the basics.
We'll manage. Together.
Okay, I'll loot everything. I don't mind. It's fun.
What the hell happened here?
This seems like the origin.
Well, if you're gonna play with salt circles, you better get them right, lad.
This feels like where something might have come from. Either that or we're about to fight a different big guy that's just been trapped in the caves. 14 September. During one of our explorations of these new lands on which we first set foot many years ago, Engarad and I discovered a new place, a special place, a cave, hidden behind a waterfall, where no one would find it. A strange feeling of lightness drew us to it, as though the veil between the incarnate and the invisible was as thin as the finest French silk. They did say the barrier between life and death was in trouble, right? Or something like that by the witch said that. From the chamber emanated, the power of the other world. Emanated. There we go. My brain got there. From the chamber emitted the power of the other world. Surely we thought this was a fine place for a ritual experimentation. The cave was larger than we had first thought, containing a multitude of galleries. A and I decided to take young Shelley along with us to continue our exploration. Pleasant but ungifted, his father insisted that he train with experienced occultists. What a surprise it was when he found the mushrooms we needed for our ritual growing on the walls. We set about collecting them while I drew the symbol and prepared the rituals. We felt our powers magnified tenfold. One page is missing. 14th. So on the 18th, the cave is vast and dangerous. I heard whispers in the darkness. Something watches us. Neither Belden nor Shelley can hear them, or so they say. But something lurks, I'm sure of it. Perhaps I'm wrong. Perhaps the fever I had some weeks ago yet lingers. Last night I caught young Shelley watching us sleep. He was talking to himself. It was unnerving. Well, yeah, there you go. Possession.
I see no bodies. Maybe the wolves took him.
Yeah, I don't
Can
think
you
it'd be
not
so-
see the symbols on the wall?
No.
Take my hand. I want to try something.
Okay. Q. You disappeared when I hit Q. Okay.
Whoa. Is that possible through our bane rings?
They allow us to connect the invisible and the incarnate. Through this bond, what I see I bestow on you.
Are those webs made of spectral stains?
Let me.
Press E to remove spectral webs and reveal shrouded objects.
All these years, the things we must have missed.
The dead hide more from the living than we thought. This is going to be helpful.
Yeah. You never know what they got hidden back at the main house. Alright. Looks like a happy face. Yay! God, I cannot see it. Oh, it's... Oh, sorry. Sorry. My bad. I can just shift in between them now. I like it. Sweet. That's pretty. Hidden spectral sources. As a ghost, Antea can unveil and interact with hidden spectral elements. When in close proximity to these elements, Bane rings will trigger, light up blue.
I feel a draft.
Got it.
From the invisible.
Is it her? She... I see something. Alright, now that that's gone. Invisible chest. Yeah! Invisible chest. I like this world better. It's nice and spooky. It feels cooler, you know? You almost get a chill. Oh, there ain't good. There's no going back now, is there? Which means there's probably no going back to that ledge at the beach that I could... or that orb. Ah, shucks it. You banished bitch. Oh.
We can fight them together.
Can we? All right, press that to perform a punch attack that deals more damage to possessed corpses. Attacking with her consumes spirit points that are regenerated by his attacks. So if I switch to her, I just swing and punch. Got it. I beat the soul out of this thing. Beat the shit out of you. Let's go.
We did it.
We did. Thank you.
I wasn't much use.
You were great.
You were. I promise. You'll get better. Things will get better.
Curious about that punch thing that I got. The side punch. Does that just happen randomly? Job hunting is the worst. Yeah. Yeah. Are you gonna glow blue? Or did I just get lucky with that find? Okay. So it'll glow blue once I get down here.
Standing by.
A weight sits on my chest. The cave roof looms over me like a colossus. It's not like it. It is not like me. I will explore the cavernous depths. A disagreed, fearing a fall into a crevasse or some other fatal mishap. I reassured him that I'm experienced and capable explorer, as was my father before me. Shelley wishes to join the party. I do not trust the boy. I do not like the way he looks at me. He wishes to follow me into the depths, and something inside me screams no. One page is missing. I sicken. My organs burn. My blood withers. Oh God, things have changed. I will die. Such is the price of knowledge. We occultists say, but I regret. If I had known the suffering awaited, I would have turned us back, doused us in the icy waterfall, and left, burying the cave deep in my memory. May the demonic effluvia from our rituals take them all.
They always end up mucking around with black magic. Always.
Also, yeah, I missed your message, Glitchy, about the job hunting. My brain skipped that one. Job hunting is definitely not fun. It sucks ass. I remember I fucking couldn't find anything, so I had to fall back on what I'm doing now, which is still working in the car business. It's not what I wanted. It's bullshit, yeah. It's worse, too. Like, for me, it was like, all right, well, I've done this one thing for 8 years, and it's like a niche. So what is my skill set in other fields? Like, how do I find another job that, like, everything I go into is going to basically be completely different. Like, there might be, like, managerial skills of, like, oh, yeah, I keep track of this. I'm good with keeping track of this. I handled this and all that whatnot. But, like, yeah, it's just, it sucks. You do occultist equipment. I didn't know I found a key. When did I find a key? Just a barrel. Alright. Now would have taken 11. Okay, we're good. Let's try to, oh God. Lag. Who am I? Going up into the woods. The woods is much nicer than the snowy hell. Welcome back. Now I'm you. Alright. What are you doing? Alright. Leather? Just a leather? Behind that? That's weird. Alright. Alright, we're just running together.
That Spectre. It's heading for that corpse.
I'm a coming! Damn it! Possession interruption. Spectres may attempt to Spectres may attempt to possess corpse. You can interrupt it by attacking it before it reaches the corpse. Well, look, I was far away. I don't have range. You said she does more damage.
Enough!
Against possessed things. Oh. Yo.
I have another in sight.
Oh.
Watch out. Spectre possession.
Oh, you know. You ain't going for it either.
Regions crawling with spectres. It's not just New Edentown. What happened here for the Veil to be so thin?
War, invasion, or colonization of a land that's vulnerable to haunting.
Yeah. That sounds about right. Tap. Evolution. The fourth light attack triggers a punch that ignores resistance. I didn't actually read the whole thing. I just sold the image and couldn't say no. Oh?
I like a bit of rabbit, but these are off.
That'll be why the wolves haven't eaten them.
Yep. Good call.
Well,
Alrighty. Through the woods we go. Through the... What the hell did you just...
Hunting gear. Perhaps our trappers are nearby.
Okay, well,
you took yourself up there very fast.
That might take some getting used to. For both of us.
Just in case I don't want to miss something in the woods. Figure out how the hell you did that. I can't do what you can do. Wonder if I can fast travel through campfires so I can fast travel back to the campfire that I woke up in the cave. Man, there's a lot of money out here in the woods. Mountains. Yeah, it just seems an odd place for it to be. But I guess it could also be the perfect place for it to be. I don't know, I expected her to have like a glow to it, but thought I'd be able to see better as a ghost.
Antea, will people be able to tell that I'm haunted?
Perhaps. If they had talent or training.
What if someone sees you?
Unlikely. If they had talent or training, they wouldn't have needed us banishers.
That's not the button I wanted. Or just look around. Some things you can see off in the distance. Alright, looks like we might be escaping this little...
I wonder what happened to the trappers around here.
The woods are swarmed with spectres. Hopefully, they left.
Oh, they didn't leave. They didn't leave. Also, he looks fucked up. Weather? Book to read? Blaming the living? Oh, good. Okay, look around. Nothing other spookiness? Okay. Blame the living. Never trust a banisher, for even their name is a lie. Banishers are not the helpful agents trying to protect the rightful from the devil. They do not ban the evil spirits back to hell. No, they make use of the most insidious and nefarious magics. Have you ever looked at their hands and forearms decaying from the corruption of the black art? Have you ever read their despicable symbols they carve on the rings they always wear? Banishers are not different from any sorcerer or witch or devil worshipper, and they lie to the face of the just. They do not ban the evil. They subdue and tame the immortal soul, tainted or pure, dead or alive. Through their fancy words, they transvestite the truth of the Lord. Essence, they say, and residue, and spectral stains, and releasing and closing, lies, lies, lies. Do you know what they call a blame? It is what they steal the soul of the rightful before enslaving it for one of their many sinful activities. So never trust a banisher, since each time you make a deal with one of them, you may be the next they deprive for their eternal soul, if they decide to blame you for any reason they choose. Oh, good. I thought I was going back down there. I feel like I've been down there, but also looks like an arena. Slip. And this place has got me going all over the place. Bro. Nice and peaceful in these woods, though. Aside from the spooky ghosts that are murdering people and covering up their bodies. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I forget how to move. So I woke up down here. This is the cave I walked out of. In there, out there. Now I'm here. So I can't teleport back to the cave. Damn it. I don't know if there was a way back. That'll be a later type of thing to figure out.
These witches you mentioned must know something about the nightmare.
Aye, but can we trust them?
Witches only involve themselves with people if they absolutely have to. Yours must have good reason.
Oh, wrong button.
I think I see a crossing. Over there.
Signs of civilization. Lucky me.
Well, I don't know how lucky you might be. The dead might have taken over.
Nice place. Wolves and spectres aside.
Don't you have wolves and spectres in the Highlands?
Aye, but ours have the courtesy of letting me catch my breath between fights.
So there's a way up and down over there. Why is there a barrel in the tree?
Creeping ivy.
I always hated these sap-thirsty spectres.
You do not have the required manifestation to unlock the path for now. Such obstacles are marked on your map and compass so you can come back to them later. Ah. Hey. And a lot more noises from the forest. Jesus.
Bad news. The bridge is out.
We'll find another road to New Eden.
Strange. I see stains, but not the usual kind. There's a pattern to them. Don't you see it? It calls to me.
Oh, it's one of those things. I guess I'll go this way first, right? So, one way down. So, the other... Yes, I think this will be the dead end side. I can climb this, right? It's not just a drop.
I have strong ankles, but at this height, I'm gonna make it.
Ah, shit. Okay. Fine. Oh, Man, you really can't do that. I'm alone. I turn around and there's just somebody looking over the edge that's gonna kill you. Like, you gonna jump? Who are you? Wait, don't do it. Oh wait, you're with me.
Down we go.
Yeah, she doesn't have.
Those stains. I could have grasped at them had I been stronger. It's hard to think clearly. The hunger is back and it's growing fast.
Already? Right, let's find something to sustain you.
I almost wasn't paying attention. Find essence 4. Alright. You look
They
funny!
never learn, do they?
I'll beat the shit out of you for getting in my way! Perfect timing. Haha! There's the punch. Just to finish the entire fight off. So I assume I need a gun for that. Man, there's gonna be a lot of coming back for shit. Skill point. That is something I have to do at a fire, right? I can't just do that. Or could I do that at any time? Alright, assault. Switch right after. Wait. Switch to her right after a front dodge to trigger a melee attack that ignores resistance. Damage dealt by all perfect switch attacks. I don't know what that means. I do like the AoE, but damage dealt by red is increased by 50 higher. The health points gauge. So I assume I can't do that. So now if I switch to her. Yep. Cool. Very cool. It's just gonna be something I'm gonna have to remember. A lot going on in the heat of combat.
There's someone inside.
Oh?
Someone tainted.
Taint me. Taint my job. I'm taking their boxes away. They want to be tainted. Taint gonna have no boxes. I was AFK for like 5 minutes. Did I miss anything? I traveled more, and then I can drop kick people. I did have a fight with a couple things, and the very last bit of the fight was my ability where she comes out of nowhere and punches him in the face. So that was fun. Out of all the times for me to finally see it proc, the final bit, you know, final blow. And now I'm going to a tainted thing. There's something tainted in here. Clearly.
Ben, you're back.
Who the hell?
Beg pardon. Thought you was someone else.
What's your name? Is it Shelley?
You hungry, friend? The stew is thin enough, but I'd be glad to share.
I'm good.
Kind of you to offer, lad. But no, thank you.
Been a while since I've seen another human's face. You come from camp? You a hunter?
Of sorts. Red McCraith. I'm a banisher.
Like in the stories. Jacob Lind. I'm a trapper. That's a real job.
What are you doing out here?
What are you doing here? Had you nowhere safer?
The woods are kind to them as knows 'em. We hunt here. When we get pelts and meat, we trade in New Eden. But game's been scarce. We've naught to trade, so we wait. When even the wolves are starving, you know it's going to be a bad winter.
I wouldn't bother going to New Haven, so, how long have you been here, or this isn't a winter? Well, I'm gonna go with this isn't a winter, because it's not. What do I have to...
Winter? This is June.
Is it? Could have sworn it was... I'm sorry. On my own, I lose track of time.
And with your friend?
Oh. You met Ben, did you? He was just here, he was?
Sure.
Just here.
That's the one, so you look exhausted.
You're exhausted. Unsurprising given how tainted are these woods. Are you sleeping?
I don't like sleeping. I see things. Bright eyes in the leaves. What does tainted mean?
Marked by ghosts. Haunted. Tell me of your nightmares.
One nightmare. Always the same one. Ben has it too.
Would you care to share them?
No! No! Tis a nightmare. Nothing more.
Not everyone wants to share their nightmares.
Who's Ben? Another trapper?
Aye, the best of 'em. Taught me all I know. He's out now, but he'll be back.
Where has he gone? The bridge is down.
As down can be. Can't cross. Bad things lurk in the shadows. They scent flesh. Game's low. Game's low and Ben's gone. He'll find game, he will. I know it.
How did you meet Ben? What lurks in the shadows? That seems the more relevant question.
What lurks in the shadows? Is that what keeps you here?
That... and the fog. Can't hunt if you can't see. Ben shoots better than me. Knows the woods better too. I'd only slow him. Only slow him.
Oh, I didn't think I was going to be able to ask both.
Where did you meet Ben?
We found each other. Brothers in spirit, he said. He's been good to me. Too good. Why?
He's important to you.
Aye. And me to him.
He's lost his nerve, or a ghost has taken it from him.
Definitely thought there'd be more. Alright.
Get some rest, Jacob. You need it.
If you see Ben, tell him I'm thinking of him. Tall lad, even when he's lying down. Can't miss him.
Poor child. He's shrouded in spectral stains.
You have started your first haunting case and must investigate the ghost that haunts Jacob Lind. Use the notification short bar or open the haunting cases tab to follow the investigation. Okay. Jake's a friend benediction. So I didn't think we got his whole name, but brings him food. Okay. Well, he definitely hasn't been fed in a while. Oh. Nope, I keep hitting the wrong button. Q. Alright, God bless Noah, said unto him, be fruitful and multiply, replenish the earth. Alright, just Bible stuff.
Do you sleep here, Jacob?
Ben sleeps here. I don't sleep.
Oh, maggots.
There are maggots in the bed.
Even as a ghost, you don't like it. Can't do nothing with that.
Your meat's turning, friend.
Food is scarce. We make do.
Whatever haunts the boy spawns maggots. We should talk to this Ben fellow.
Are these Ben's things?
Most of them. Not the rope. You can have it if you want.
Kind of you. Thank you.
I won't say no to rope, but this sturdy rope is mainly used to descend safely from dangerous cliffs. So I won't hurt my ankles. Hell yeah. Oh. Just get back to T. So now you just want me to find Ben. The ghost wants maggots. Okay, so it's a ghost that he's with. Apparently.
Ben went out without a gun.
We're trappers, not hunters. We had the gun for safety, but it got damp. Doesn't work.
It's gonna be my reward for solving this quest, isn't it? Thank you. I'm gonna get my gun. Ah. Right. The blue flame caught me off guard. It still glows on him. Do I have to interact with? I don't think anything's gonna happen, but.
Oh, there to you, Jacob.
Yeah.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
Farewell to you, Mr. Lynn.
I do like.
Farewell, Mr. McCraith, sir. Farewell.
I do like that when you say goodbye mid-conversation, at least, that it's not just, oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? Who are you? How's your friend? Where's your friend? What's going on here? Okay, bye. It's like, no, get some rest, dude. You look miserable, and then, like, it actually, like, you say goodbye in a way that, like, goes with the story or the conversation. That's been a nice little aspect.
He's so confused. I doubt he knows what year it is.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Maybe he was always alone.
Maybe he was always alone. Maybe Ben is made up.
I don't think he's made up. I think Ben's a ghost. Alright, so where I'm going, they both loop around to the same spot. Bring on the combat. I ain't scared. I'll drop kick a fool. I'll pity a fool that don't know how to drop kick. What is this? What is this all of a sudden over here? All these extra locations just to give me leather. I'll tell you what. I tell you what. Ain't nothing in that trap. Man, he just ain't no possessing that thing.
Quick mist. Spun by a ghost after a violent death.
Anisher rule number 8. Don't get lost in quick mist, lest the spectres get you.
Wise, but I see no other way. Either Ben was lost in the mist, or he's the source of it.
That was my thought. He was out here with Ben, but then Ben went out and died. Can't use the rope to go down there. Nothing about the blue chest down there. Got it. Oh, wait. Why are you red? I guess you're just hot ember. Some of these fires give me questionable colors. Nothing around. Nothing? No speaking of why this thing is all spooky and blue. Witch stones. See if I can remember how to do it. Hiccup! Bitch! Get out of this doggy! Get out of this realm. Man, I don't know what witch stones are, but I got a lot of them for that chest. Hell yeah. Yeah, and that's my new ability. I can also drop kick things now. That also happened while you were AFK. Alright, well. It says it can't leave because of the mist. I see that now, especially being in like the area of cliffs. You really don't want to go blind.
You might be able to drop down from here.
I thought you were saying as I was leaping. This feels like a doorway. Open!
I do love a drop into the deep unknown. Can't see further than the end of my arm down there.
Don't worry. It'll affect your other senses too.
I do need to remember to go back up to the top of the bridge too, so I can drop down that other side.
Quick mist is thicker than a Scots dragoon. It smells almost as bad.
Okay, I have a map. If I zoom in, still can't see shit. And I can't attack. Can't dodge. But I hear noise.
I could show you the way.
Wait, that's better. And a little terrifying.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's... Wait, where was that? I don't know. How do you lock a passageway? Definitely going into a boss fight here. Oh my god. That's locked too. Nothing here. Okay.
Do you see that?
Yep.
It looks like the fog is coming from those odd-looking stalagmites. Hold on. I think I can rid us of the quick mist.
How?
Well, I'm partly made of the same stuff.
There. It started from a ghost. You could probably remove it. Oh boy. Oh, and drop kick.
Time for my soul.
Oh, I keep thinking that extra swing's gonna throw me over the edge.
I'm sorry. I didn't know that would happen.
Got away with it. Let's find what caused it.
You mean, let's find out who died?
Yeah. That's fair. Oh, right here. Got it.
Traces of a struggle.
An echo hangs on it.
Looks like he walked off the edge, right? No. He walked up to the edge and then something happened here. Okay. He's probably like yeeted off the edge, right? Down below. Do we see a body? Okay. Alright, so reveal an echo. I'm gonna reveal an echo. Fuck?
Toki mi indrasta, skal numphalis.
I don't know what that means. I have faith. Find him? Oh, I don't just... Oh.
I can't do it no more.
Is Jacob the ghost?
On your feet, Lind. We don't give up.
I've had enough. There's no way up. There's no way down. For days we've eaten nothing but boiled shoe leather. I'm done.
We don't give up.
Leave me be.
God be damned, I'm sick of carrying you!
What are you doing? Don't hurt me.
I hate you.
I hate you!
Yep.
Ben died in the fall.
And now his maggoty ghost is back to haunt the friend who pushed him.
Is Jacob delusional?
I mean, yeah.
Did he really forget what he did?
Maybe his guilt got the better of his reason. We need to find the body, if the wolves haven't gotten there first.
Are you still locked? they're unlocked now. Yeah, it's a good thing people leave these fires out all into the random areas of the woods. It's very helpful for people like me.
Picking up something spectral nearby.
Makes sense. Alright, then I guess it's just you for me to walk around. It's just not there. Man, these bodies just never look fresh, do they? They either look freshly killed or like this. Basically mummified. Alright, I found him. What do you want me to do? So he probably didn't die on impact. He's crawled over there and... Oh. Oh, this guy's freshly dead.
Shite on a short stick. Bloody hell. Lad's been torn to pieces. No, wait. He's been carved with a knife.
Yep.
For his meat.
All the meat was bad in the area.
Still no tie. At Jacob's hovel, perhaps?
The meat he had was going bad. And they said
Jacob
earlier...
was eating meat.
That the rabbits
Jacob
were bad.
was eating Ben.
Was he really hungry enough to eat his friend?
I mean, he killed him,
Maybe
so might as well.
the nightmare had something to do with it.
I'll blame it on him. He was in desperate times. Human, you know. Sometimes it just be human. It do be just human. Okay. Oh, so now I don't think I'm gonna get a reward gun. I think I'm gonna take that gun. Nope, that's the wrong one. Alright. So much easier to see without the... Oh, God! I was gonna say without the fog.
Look to me.
Yeah, you're fully charged. I got it. I'll just F, just to heal.
It is.
There. Find the tie that finds the ghost. It's gonna be in that box. That's what's locked. Because the only other thing was Jacob's Bible, I think, and that's it was. I don't think it was Ben's Bible, so it wouldn't be a thing to keep him here. Bitch. Yeah, I do more damage to actual ghosts.
To me.
Oh, just that I could do. Running away. Stop that. Get out of that body, you bastard! Beat you in this corner, then I'm gonna switch and beat you in this corner some more. That'll teach you. Be all spooky and ghost-like. Some ghosts just have no respect, I tell you what.
Let's look for our tie while Jacob's outside.
Oh. He's gone bad shit, and now he's definitely gonna die now because the better tracker is gone. And he only has so much meat to go. A hand-whittled wooden bowl and spoon used by Jacob. The tie is doused. This is This tie is doused with the essence of its ghost. Once a closure has severed, a ghost spawned to the world. The essence will automatically be consumed to make her stronger.
I think I found our tie. How did I not notice it before?
There were so many spectral stains. It's a wonder we found it at all.
Hello, Jacob. Or not Jacob. Benedict. Ghost fixing Jacob's bowl and spoon. He's spawning magnets because he was being eaten. Killed an Aegis companion. Alright.
Come on, let's talk to Ben.
I don't wanna. Oh. But I got the names mixed up now. Yep. Alright, manifest a ghost. It's interesting that it consumes your shit even if you do the wrong ritual as well. So you gotta actually pay attention to what you're doing. Hey Jacob, you wanna come in here real fast?
I'll force the ghost to reveal itself with the right ritual.
Don't tell me that. I thought I did the right ritual.
You're not Jacob.
Nope.
Who's you?
My name is Red McCraith.
A Scot. You?
Another ghost.
Antea Duarte. We're banishers. We can help you.
I'm beyond help. Where's Jacob?
How long were you in the woods?
How long have you and Jacob been out here in the woods?
Some winters now, but this one, it never ends. No way out, no way in. We were alone, not an animal in sight. I don't know when things changed. We got stuck. These godforsaken woods.
The weirdest part is they said earlier, or Jacob said that they were trapped because the bridge was out and there was a fog. The thing is, the fog was only created after he died, so they should have technically been able to make it out.
You tried many times to leave this place.
I tried and failed. Week on week, month on month maybe. We went in circles. The woods are tricky, sir. Treacherous. Mean. Round and round we went. Round and back again.
Jacob said you both had nightmares. The same nightmare.
Aye. And yet we got no sleep. Couldn't tell truth from fantasy. The shadows seemed to flicker at the corners of our eyes.
What keeps you here?
We know what befell you, Benedict. What keeps you here?
Anger.
He does. He waits and waits and waits on me. He'll not face what he has done, and I cannot go. I cannot go. But I'll not hate him. How could I?
Oh. He seems lost.
We thought him lost. In mind and reason.
Who'd not lose their mind?
Exactly.
Stuck in place for weeks on end, deprived of a living, deprived of a life. Though I denied it, I saw it coming. I became wary. Some part of me knew what he was thinking, 'cause I was thinking it too.
Damn. What do you want from Jacob?
What do you want from Jacob? Do you seek revenge?
I seek no vengeance. He is I, and I am him.
Why not confront him? What does he need? Okay, well then, if you are together, if you are him and he is you, what does he need?
What does he need that he may let go?
He needs to face the truth, to accept what he has done to both of us. At night, he'd read scripture. God would mind us if we were good and honest. Jacob taught me that. We were good. We lived honest lives. We kept to ourselves, minded our business and no one else's. So tell me, Banisher, what did we do to deserve this?
This was beyond you. There's some nightmare happening.
This was not God's doing. Another powerful entity is at work here.
New Eden is cursed.
Then God has forsaken us, and we are doomed.
Yeah. Seems to be that way. Forgot I'd go up.
Thank you, Benedict. Perhaps we'll talk again.
Perhaps we shall, Banisher. Perhaps we shall.
Well, considering I didn't banish him right away.
Jacob must confess.
Yep. His denial runs strong.
His denial runs strong. He must have loved Ben very much.
I forgot I don't have to wait on her. She's kind of always with me. Alright, tab. The ghost of him wants him to tell the truth and admit. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Don't be too mad, right? I know there's a bear trap in front of you. You can use that as a weapon.
Oh, there to you, Jacob.
But don't.
Mr. McCraith, sir?
Okay, he's still crazy as usual. Got it. Have you tried leaving? What? I thought we asked him that earlier. Oh well.
I'm sorry, Jacob, we must talk. Something has happened to Benedict.
What? Where is he? What happened?
Come on now, Jacob.
If something's happened to Ben, say so. Where is he?
I'm gonna say you need to remember. That way it's on you and not me.
Benedict is in pain. For his sake, you need to remember what happened. You need to remember what you did.
But No. I would never. I couldn't hurt him. I love him.
Jacob, look at me. It's safe to remember. Now tell me, what happened on that cliff top?
I was
Should have the ghost just walk out of the room and be like,
so
still
tired.
here. I know what you did. You know what you did.
Hunger was digging holes in me, burning in my throat. I could think of nothing else. We don't give up. We don't give in. But I wanted to. I wanted it all to stop.
You gave up on your friend, so you made it stop.
So you made it stop. Do you remember now?
I failed him. I failed Benedict. I was so angry, so angry. He kept pushing me. We argued, and I couldn't think. When I saw him lying there on the ground, lifeless, the whispers said, it was him or me. Him or me. I would have died. I should have died. For my sins, I deserve no better. I failed God.
What whispers?
I failed my friend. I'm a monster. I deserve no mercy.
No. You're just a sinner, begging for help.
There we go.
We both faced a choice, simple and awful, to kill or to die. You struck first, and here we are.
Do you forgive me?
Fish slap.
Our fates are in the hands of others now.
Yes. Banisher, do your job.
If you're to come back, if we're to use the ritual we spoke of, this is when it starts.
Red, if we take one step along that path...
Jacob is ready to die.
Yeah.
The others won't be. We'll tell lies. We'll harvest the essence of the living.
I'll shoulder the blame. As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. Do we kill to be together again?
Or do we part forever?
We must decide now.
Ah, shit. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I knew it was coming eventually. Alright, closure. You have reached the closure of a haunting case. As a banisher, you must decide to blame the haunted inhabitant, ascend the ghost, or banish the ghost. This is what they talk about. Just hope they don't blame you. So you'd basically send the ghost to heaven, send him to hell, or kill the haunted? Each choice will have consequences, specifically on the way Red need to evolve as a couple. Reminder, if Red wishes to bring her back, he must blame the largest number of living settlers. I'm blaming all of you for this. He is ready to die and he's going batshit crazy. So I'm just gonna go for it.
Jacob Lind, you believe you merit no mercy, but your suffering must have an ending. You murdered your friend, the man you called your brother. You fed on him. Then you denied your part in his ending and bound his spirit to this realm. You can never right this wrong. But the truth and your death will ease his suffering. There can be no half measures here.
And if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? Benedict, my friend, forgive me.
You already did. It's fine. I didn't really know we could affect the living, though. That was kind of news to me. I thought we were all about, you know, spirit hunting. And she's all for it. See?
I took the life of a man I loved and ate his flesh. This I deserve.
Now he's free to go too. I mean, what would he have? He would have just been.
It's done.
Can't be doing that.
You may feed on his essence. I think I need a moment.
You can rest inside.
Oh yeah, that's a good place to rest. Level 5 skill point. All right, we've committed our first moida. Oh, that chest
No
is
more
unlocked now.
maggots. Ben is gone for good.
Alright. Oh, it's just gold. Alright, let me light this because I think this is how I have to do for fast travels. And upgrades. I don't need potions yet, but I guess I could rest. Evolution. I'm assuming this is gonna like expand once I like fill them all up or something. I want to be good against bosses, but we haven't really come across many bosses. So I'm gonna go with the extra heal charge. Oh wait, I can only have one. But I like the sucker punch. It's just too fun. Alright, I'm gonna do that one then, probably. I guess we'll just see what happens. Alright, so rest up here, so you want me to rest here. Right, she's got essence, so she can level up. Alright, there's more here. Parrying restores. I'm terrible at parrying, haven't even done it once. Charge attacks, damage is increased by 20. Using leap while banish gauge is full. Increases the damage? Wait a minute. Increases the leap damage. Consumes all banish points. Each enemy hit by a punch attack increases the damage of punch attacks. Okay, so that one. That's just like my normal melee one. Damage dealt. Increased to full health. I already have that. Oh, that's every heavy fourth. Okay. I'm gonna do this because I don't know what the hell leap is. Oh wait, it's locked. I actually have to. I don't know what I just did. That's him. That's her. Is that just unlocked at the moment? Yeah. Okay. So I just have this ability now. Shortcut through invisible incarnate. Combat, she can dash towards enemies, dealing a small amount of damage. Okay. Sure. Go with that. Let me out of here. Help. Alright. Inventory. Amulet? When did I get that? Might as well upgrade it while I'm here. I always hit it. I always do it. Alright, let's just rest. Are you sure you want to rest? Because why not? End the day on a murder. We ended yesterday's day on a death. I mean, it was a murder, but it was, you know, a ghostly murder. Oh man, this game's got a lot of death. Who'd have thought?
That man killed and ate his friend.
When I was a soldier, I heard many stories of those besieged eating their own. Some were true.
Famine is a ferocious master. Jacob was hungry.
Yeah, just like you.
Just like me.
I never thought I'd blame anyone. I've not killed since I quit the army. I swore I'd never kill again.
It's not too late to change our minds.
Well, it's a little late. Just a little bit. I mean, he was gonna go batshit crazy and die in this cave, probably in the next 24 hours anyways. But you know, I'll go. Oh, we're just gonna stick this one out. You gave me hope earlier. We gotta own it.
We made the right choice.
There's a chance.
We made it together. No turning back.
Then, so I may have my resurrection, we'll steal human essence. We'll kill people for our own ends. Living.
Well, when you put it like that.
We'll be banishers no longer.
Oath. Red is about to swear an oath to Athena. Yeah. And oh shit, what's her name now? It's already slipping me. And together they will choose her fate. Choices you make will when bringing closure, impact your chances to fulfill your promise made to one another. Remember, you can remain free to make any choice you want when bringing closure, no matter the oath you have sworn, as long as you're ready to face the consequences. So I promise that I'm going to bring her back. And she is all for it. But if I choose not to kill a person, she might not be happy with me. Ryan was right. She doesn't... Don't banish me, please. Let's just go... Let's go murdering again.
Right. That's that settled.
Thank you. I hope you've no regrets.
I mean, it was kind of also my fault. Murder.
I'll reclaim my life.
I went into the church by myself, like an idiot.
We will pay the highest of prices.
We banishers may call it blaming, but our hearts will know we're taking lives.
How many?
I don't know. Perhaps too many to ask of you.
One wasn't enough? One? Just one?
I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
Yeah, that's what all the ghosts say. This is
I
when you'd be
wanted
like,
to,
no,
with
go
the
away.
whole of my heart. No price too high. I will do it. By my oath, I swear it, my love.
Thank you for the follow. I'm just waiting.
I'll see you back from the dead.
It's a slight emotional part. Just hold on. All right. I don't even know where to begin on how to pronounce your name out loud. But thank you for the follow. UHL chick. I'm gonna go with that one. It's completely wrong, I'm sure. All right. You're good. It's old chick. Okay, fair enough. Hey, okay, well then I was closer than I anticipated to be. I leveled up. What am I gonna do with this level up now? Since level ups are for him to evolve. Oh, the over. Okay, so we just share this tree now. Okay, so I don't know how to dash, but I'm gonna go ahead and increase that. Wait, oh wait, no. I'm sorry, wrong point to level up. I have to go into one of these. Alright, so every fourth attack, heavy attack. I don't heavy a lot. Damage dealt by res increases. That one sounds good. I'm gonna start trying to do my flying. I like doing my flying attack anyways. This game is so good. I've been lurking for a bit. Hope you're enjoying it. Oh, I definitely am. And I appreciate you hanging out. Yeah, no, I honestly had just came across this game earlier today, so I could not complain. What's going on here?
I took the life of a man I loved and ate his flesh. This I deserve.
Oh, the maggots have gone to work on that man.
Jacob's body has disappeared.
Eaten by animals or by Ben Starton's maggots.
Should have buried him. Let's get out of this shithole.
Yeah, like, every body either looks fresh or like that, but with less pink. This place is cursed. Alright, so I know I need to go back the way I came near his body to... Oh, you want me to return to the broken bridge? You don't want me to continue on the way? Okay, well, fine. I wanted to go back anyways. But yeah, no, I've thoroughly been enjoying this. It's been a while since I've played this story-based game too, so that's always nice. Alright, so that was the dead end. Now I'm going in circles. Now I know what they're like. Oh god, I'm going to spend the rest of my life here. How have I walked by these that many times? Nope, it's the wrong button. Still not used to the... Here we are. Right in front of me. Decided to walk right by it. Who needs to pay attention?
Let's go back to the bridge. I feel stronger. Let's see if I was right about those spectral stains.
First. Can I get that gun? No. Damn it. I know he said it didn't work, but he said he's not a hunter. Maybe he didn't know. Right, let's go. You're gonna put a gun in front of me, and then you're gonna have that thing in the tree right there. My brain tells me, oh, I'm gonna get that gun, and then I'm gonna be able to, you know, get that barrel. Nope. And I'll just angle it right in front of my face. Definitely thought I was gonna be climbing upwards for some reason. Alright. And now I can climb down the other side and potentially get the white orb thing that I have no idea. Oh, that white orb thing I bet is a skill point
That's
for her.
it. I think I can jump the gap. Your bane rings will help. Can you find the place where the stains align?
Look, I'm not even 100% sure I know what the stains are. So I'm gonna go down and assume that's where I'm gonna go anyways. Because I can go this way now, since I don't need those tough ankles. I don't know how much rope I have, but I have more than enough. I'm okay with that. Ah! Well, look at that. Not here. Where'd that thing go? And also there were caves and stuff over there that I'm going to be very paranoid about missing now because they were quote-unquote locked before. So I can't go down anymore. Nothing. It was down there in the mist. I just had to get real close.
Come with me.
Oh God. You ready to go Mach 5? Slips right off the edge.
Folks.
Are you all right?
Never better.
Hope that didn't take too much out of you, because we're probably going to be doing that a lot. So, can I do that freely now? Or do I only can do that in places like this? Okay. Okay. Now I can drop a rope over here. So this will just probably lead me back down there for some reason. Yeah. Only one way to find out. Man, there are dead people everywhere in these woods. That one wasn't even hidden. Alright. Just gonna rope my way down. No, okay, this was the locked wall. So the only thing left was I would have climbed up this wall and hit a dead end. The only other thing was that cave that was locked. There's a little thing back up this way. Probably gonna just be leather, because that seems to be the number one thing in these little side crevasses. Won't let me while I'm crouched. But I'm hitting a button.
Is it just me or?
I felt it too.
What did we feel? Can we use our words? What did we feel? People. Huh. What did we get? Oh man, we are getting loaded on money. We're gonna buy our own ship and we're gonna go wherever we please. Can I light this fire? Oh. I was trying to figure out what that shining was. Crouch walking through a little cave. So, okay, so they were trapped here because those two methods. I wasn't sure if this cave led to anything, and I wasn't sure that climb. Even if they climbed, they would have been stuck because they wouldn't have had the rope. So they actually were trapped down here before the fog hit. Okay. Sorry for second guessing the development of the story. We've been in these woods for so long, I don't even remember what the hell's going on. Reach New Eden Town. Like, I guess if we reach the town, it will lead us to the woods, which the mayor talked about being salvation. And beyond the woods is the witch's house. And to my knowledge, this map doesn't even connect to the town. And I'd be dead if this was me. I could not lift myself up that. Wait a minute. Hey, I can go back to that cave now. That actually the fast travel's there. Cool. That's blocked. That was the entrance. But I swear I saw. Yeah. So there's got to be a way to collect that at some point in time. So I need to definitely remember how to get Apparently, since I have nothing to say about it either. Well, you want me to go that way, so I'm gonna go this way. Why does that way actually seem like the dead end? Okay.
Another road to nowhere. Can we jump this?
The spectral stains are out of reach. I've nothing to work with here.
So we find another way. Stupid country.
When we get back to New Eden Town, you can make a complaint.
What was that beeping? Was that a bird? I thought it was TNT was about to go off or something. I don't know. C4? And yeah, there's another thing to shoot. Dead body. Another thing to grab up there. Man. Alright. But there are stains that go from that spot potentially up to there. Guess that'll be a thing I might have to. Maybe I don't learn an ability to get to certain locations in the sense that I'm thinking. Like that orb that's right there on the ledge. Maybe if I went below, there'd be a way to teleport up to it.
That jump was quite something.
Ghosts are quite something.
I don't want to go back down right now.
But I feel clumsy. I have no idea what I'm doing.
You'll master it. You've mastered everything else.
You mastered murdering ghosts. You can master being a ghost. Alright.
No way through here neither, as far as I can see.
Nope. 2 wisps. Oh yeah, I gotta go up, but ghost. Addly doodly, friends. Oh, okay, here we go. With her, use leap to engage combat and to get close to your target. Such manifestation consumes spirit points and need a cooldown before being used once more. Oh, that's a good way to stop possessions. But for now.
Spectre heading for that corpse.
No! No. How dare you touch me back there. Yeah, get sucker punch. I got a ghost on my side too, bitch. Alright, spectral activities. You have found a cluster of spectral activity. As a banisher, it is your job to eliminate the threat. Your health and decoction charges will be fully restored at the start and at the end. Eliminating the cluster grants permanent bonuses. So, I'm about to go through an event, probably wave-based. Yeah, okay. And I get that.
Spectres have gathered around. Why not force them to appear?
Well, it's nice here and all, but you see a way up.
Okay, so I want to... More damage when... So, they said Spectre, not Scourge, so...
Gavamak Arsenalis.
Hopefully. Hello, sir!
I have another insight.
That's not good when it's right behind me.
Hey, that's your face.
Oh, you hit me through my attacks. Oh, I really can't just beat the shit out of you sometimes, you know, I gotta... Ow, I didn't want to miss it anyway. That was the one I wanted to... Ow! You're beating the shit out of me, sir! Alright, I'm gonna run away.
Ask for help if you need it.
No, I'm fine. Teleport. Yeah, man. Yeah, we can teleport too. Actually. Bitch.
Ready and waiting.
There we go. Man, I hate those teleport boys. Nope. Oh, good. It doesn't waste when I can't. I didn't mean to do that. Fuck. Oh well. See you in hell, you filthy animal. I do more damage on that first attack. That's the part I need to remove. No. That is supposed to do more damage. Is he not at full health? Did I somehow touch him? Ow.
On one hand.
I guess I could. target. Oh, man, that does not do... Why does that not seem like it does damage? Whoops. I forgot how to...
This is getting serious.
Ah, there, I forgot how to unlock. You are getting boosted by that man?
There's a hand.
Okay. Nope, I want you on the wolf. Trying to figure out what to do. Ow. You guys have armor now. That's the problem here. Oh.
Stay put.
Oh, ow.
Watch out. Spectre possession.
Alright. Nope. I hate you. Go to hell. You go to hell and you die.
Last I see it and all, but you see a way out.
Still just trying to figure out a way up, huh? Nothing else to say about any of that. Got it. Definitely thought that was going to be my first death. I mean, I definitely had it the whole time. Alright, so I need on this lip, which I guess I can potentially walk around that way, which means everything to my right is exploration. Hopefully. This will be the way I need to go, and then I'm going to have to come back. Get more of you? I definitely did a heavy attack and nothing happened. Combat in this game is fun. Give it that. Definitely fun. Anything? Just murdering things? That's all that's over here? Okay. Got my hopes up for nothing. Kind of rude, honestly. Not even plants? Got it. Don't want to end up like the other guy. Gesundheit.
There are stains. If they line up, perhaps we can jump.
I'm sure you can. Just try to be gentle this time.
Assuming this is happening somewhere. Oh, there's stains. Okay. You know, you could wait. One day I'll remember the hotkeys. Okay. Is it going to be another dead body? What are they hiding this time? A whole wagon. And money's. Alright, so this will probably be the spot. No? That's actually a surprise. Can't shoot the body down. Wait. Are you just telling me to be in this form to look for... Is it this tree? I bet it's that tree. I will remember these hotkeys. Oh my lord. How do I... I'm worse with the hotkeys when I'm not in danger. Makes sense. There was something lootable here a second ago. Was there not something just here that I could... I'm gonna stay. Probably. I swear I saw something in that barrel. Give me the leather. Alright. Nothing. Okay.
Here.
Yep.
That's high.
Trust me. Yes.
Remind me to close my eyes next time.
Fair point. The year is 1695. Of this, at least I am sure. Following the new smiths was a mistake. After abandoning our homes and trudging the dark woods through rain and storm, our group arrived in what was once a hunter's camp. The bridge to Boston is down, and we can go no further. Our flight to freedom was a fool's errand. Oh. The memory of our home in New Edentown seems distant now. We had friends and neighbors. The schoolhouse rang with laughter. The meeting house had a minister who cared for us deeply. When we left the Thick Skins band, the New Edenstown we built was no more. Wait. When we left the Thick Skins band? So that was the rest of the... I can't even think of what they were called anymore. With the, I assume they were going to be the Defenders, but apparently they split. I miss it deeply. Beth misses it too, though she hides it. We're going back, packing our things once more and going home. To hell with whatever prowls in the woods. God be with us. So the guys that left and went through the woods for salvation actually ended up here, which means I have to go through the woods. And will you say something once about those things? I want to know what it is. Anything spooky around? Yeah, it's almost midnight. Alright. Well, and that, I think, is a good spot to end it. Manually save, just to make sure. The Woodfolk? And what is that thumbnail? People? Well, that's how you spoil it. Well, yeah, we've been going for a good couple hours. What is it? Almost 4 hours? Fair enough. Yeah, I've thoroughly been enjoying this, so I'm definitely going to stream it more. When? Don't know. Probably do more tomorrow. After work. It's the whole reason I'm even stopping now. Gotta go be an adult tomorrow. But yeah, so... this has been fun. Definitely going to do more of it, hopefully sooner rather than later, because I want to keep going, and I feel like I've done nothing. I feel like there's still going to be... I mean, I'm 4 hours in. I could easily see another 4 hours to this. So, I mean, we like 2 hours in, she died. 2 more hours in, I just learned how to fly. Like, I still feel like it's the beginning of the game. So I really hope we don't just get back to the city and immediately you're like, all right, come here, big bad. Done. All right, we're good. And now I'm going to have to murder so many people. Beginning of the game. Oh, it's our job to do this. There's no room for anything. And then when she's the ghost, it's... You want to murder some people? We can go murder some people. Like, if you are willing to do it. Ryan was right all along. Yeah, so... thanks everybody for hanging out, all that good stuff, stopping by. It definitely has a lot of substance. It does, and I'm curious of what is to come, because I don't know how much more. I don't know if the ability tree will get more. I doubt there'd be another one. So this is probably all I'm gonna get to work with, but I'm okay with that. But yeah, they really didn't take long to get murdered, to murder being okay. Yeah, for real. He went from I never thought I'd have to blame somebody. I haven't murdered since the war. To, all right. Yeah, that was no problem. She said there was a chance, so I'm going for it. You have a good night too, chick. And thank you again for the follow and hanging out. And Brian, you as well. Thanks for hanging out, man. I don't want to stop, man. Why do we have to be adults? This is bullshit. This whole... life is rigged. I could be out here murdering people, bringing back me. Yeah, this game has been pretty... The controls are fluid, and I like it a lot, so... yeah. So, thanks everybody. Good night. And we'll do this. It's been a while since I've streamed. I'm rusty. Leave me be. That's not working. Cool. Of course my Elgato isn't wanting to do a thing. My computer just opened Bing, and that was terrifying. There we go.
Now I have to remember how to use my Elgato. Someone help me.
All right. Thanks, everybody. Good night.
It'd help if I have the right audio source.